With the juggalos, Replicon radio, here we go. Talking shit with the juggalos, busting getting lows. Replicon, that's how it flows. Radio way through the street, feel the bass, get on your feet. Juggalos, feel in the beat. Tune in, we can't be beat. Radio, everywhere you wanna go. The city, the show. The body gonna flow. Mic in hand, spitting fire. Juggalos never tire. Riding high, take you higher. Replicon, that's the choir. Big move out, that's your shit. Dead body man, keeping up this. Freaky P, Wicky Vicky, Wicky T, Red Spit. Through review, soon this for your ears. Texting loud and clear, feeling good. Bring it here in your ear, never fear. Replicon, always here. Radio, everywhere you wanna go. The city to the show. It's the body gonna flow. Replicon radio, everywhere you want to go. From the city to the show, that's the fuck we gonna flow. You gonna push the shit. Dead body man, keeping up this. Freaky, wicked team, Jack spit box. When you drop the reviews, so nothing for your ear. And loud and clear, feeling good, bring it here. Never fear. Here. Yo. Everywhere you wanna go. The city to the show. It's the body gonna flow. Bust your shit. Dead body man keeping up pissed. Freaky P, freaky deaky. Wicked T-Rex's box open and drive through reviews. Suplexes for your ears. Broadcasting loud and clear. Feeling good, bringing cheer. In your ear, never fear. Replicon always near. Yo. Everywhere you want to go. The city to the show. Radio.
His obligations with time.
Fucking works.
You
got back up. They heard all that?
Yes.
Fuck y'all. Replicon Radio. If you'd like to be a proud sponsor of our show, Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at Therepliconiswatching at gmail.com for more information to be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. We take sponsorships.
Big shit.
Just email us at Therepliconiswatching at gmail.com for more information. This is no longer a part of our show.
Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio.
Smart
shit with the juggalos. Replicon Radio.
Figure
it's Replicon Radio.
Yeah.
This is Replicon Radio.
Replicon.
Yo. How's everybody doing?
Doing great. Tired. Ready for a nap.
Is it being weird? Is the sound weird? Is there an issue?
I don't know. You can
That
unplug the
could be a
fucking-
thing.
You can unplug the thing now.
Oh.
Now.
It's cutting out on Replicon Radio.
Radio.
It's fading in and fading out. That could be the way the track is going. But y'all
No.
just keep on telling us that
The
we're
music was
doing
fading in and
shitty
out?
jobs.
There was a new intro, and then we still played Columbus.
Yeah. I had to fight for that.
Did anybody even notice there was a new intro that was 4 minutes long?
No,
I think so. They probably thought we were just playing it because somebody sent it.
no.
Shout out to the mystery person.
Anonymous. Mr.
Saint
Anonymous.
Loomis
Yeah.
is their only name we have. I even asked him outright, "Who are you?" And he said, "What would he say, Tony?" 'Cause I told you
Something
earlier.
about being the shadow.
I am your friend in the shadows, the saint of something.
The cog in the machine or some shit.
Yeah, the saint in the machine. That's what he said.
Okay, they like what they heard of it. You might have to play the 12 minutes again for him. He played it twice. Just
Well,
so
you
you
did because
know.
they didn't hear it.
I know you guys didn't hear it the first time because he forgot to plug in the proper plugs. And then so we had to listen to 8 minutes of that.
Play it again so we can listen to 12 minutes of it.
There's 3 versions.
And you
Play
guys
all of them so we got
got to
27
hear,
minutes.
yeah, you guys probably got to hear about 45 seconds of it because it kept cutting it out.
I don't know what the deal is with the technicalities.
Yeah,
It's Replicon Radio. That's what's going on with the
Yeah.
technical
Facts.
difficulties.
It has to be a problem.
well, yeah.
If everything ran smooth, we would be doing our fucking job.
Well, it's like you said, you tried to get ahead of it by starting the computer up early, and it's like the
Oh,
earlier you
that's
do it, the
fucking
The
worse.
worse it is.
The worse it is.
Yeah.
Go lay down.
It's
Like,
like-
we're not gonna have that problem today. It's like shit. Hold my beer.
Shit, I told him just to start the bitch at 6:15. Like, just start it late, and it'll fire right up.
Right.
Man,
Most of the
that's that
time,
much.
you are gonna have the bad problem sometimes, but
But it's
most
all good. We're here. We're doing it. That's all that really matters.
that is true.
And we got a special guest tonight. Stacc Styles gonna be in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
The newest artist on Suburban Noise Records.
He got a stack of styles, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many styles that is, but he got a stack up. What is it?
The most professional, unprofessional podcast is what I once heard on this show.
Yep.
That's facts.
I mean, it is.
The most professional, unprofessional podcast in the world.
I like that description. We need to put that in our links.
The longest running podcast in the underground.
That is true. That you can take that to the bank.
You can Google it.
Google it.
Damn, just think we outlasted Shaggy and the Creep.
Facts. Well, that wasn't hard.
No, not at all. That fucking clown said, fuck you, can't do that no more.
That's supposed to talk about.
What else?
No, he's
What else?
he's drinking curdled liquor. He's gonna bring it up.
That's true.
Oh, that's why some people can't perform at things that we go to.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to the float.
Shout out.
the fat guy just ruins every fucking thing.
We're fat.
Oh, I feel
We
like
are fat.
that's something I don't know.
We are fat. But anyways, happy 4th of July because you guys won't see us until after the 4th.
That's true. Because today's the first. Happy first.
That's right.
Wake up. Wake up.
It's the first of the
I'm-
month.
I'm honored that you guys chose us to be your only
Get
podcast
up,
that you
get
listen
up.
to.
I'm not the only podcast I listen to. As a matter of fact,
Oh
I
my
don't.
God, this dude had me listen to some fucking, I don't even.
That is not a
fucking
podcast.
retard Fucking bullshit.
It's not a podcast.
At least he didn't have you listening to the radio on 127.
Huh?
What does that mean?
The fucking volume, just all the way the fuck up.
That's the only
Oh,
way
no.
he listens to music, bro.
yeah, we
Uh,
listen
That's the
to
only way he listens to anything.
Which again, that's cool for the first hour.
that. Yeah, but the difference between you and Rue is Rue will sing with me.
Yeah,
Facts.
We'll be in there fucking bopping to some NSYNC and shit. We don't give a fuck.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure we sang along to some songs.
Yeah, we might have.
Yeah.
Sing along.
You just
song.
were listening to shit that it wasn't in my vein. You were listening to a lot of that one girl that we were going down.
Jesse Murray.
Yeah, that's not my vein
still
of,
listen to that.
of female pop.
Well, I don't get
singers.
you in my car very often, so you got to learn some. I got to teach you some shit.
I know.
Right.
And I was listening.
You got learned, bro. Don't
I was
complain.
bleeding a little bit from the ears.
School's
but I was
hard.
listening.
School's hard, bro.
I get it. The only way it's gonna stick is if it hurts.
That's right.
I get it.
That's why I listen to Joe Rogan.
All right. All right.
Bro.
Love it, bro. I'm 45 minutes into his new 4.5 hour podcast.
Nice.
Love it. Which sounds long,
See
except
how
for that's
bored-
what we do.
See how bored you got just in 45
No,
minutes?
I'm upset that I'm
imagine
here
these
now.
guys?
I'm not still watching it, to be honest.
You imagine how
Who would he
these
have
people
on?
feel that they have to listen to us?
Terrence Howard again.
All right.
The first time I had Terrence Howard on, the people went fucking crazy because he's talking about all this. Like, people think he's fucking insane. Either you think he's insane or you think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about all this fucking how math is wrong, physics, and like it's super nerdy but interesting as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So he's back a month later, and if you know Joe Rogan, he ain't bringing nobody back a month later.
Yeah. That's
But he brought him back and this fucking like super smart like dude who has all these PhDs and shit to like talk about it together.
Oh, them play hated degrees.
And like they're going back and forth about fucking math and physics. And me talking about it sounds terrible, but me listening to it,
Yeah.
I love it. Even though sometimes I don't know what they're saying, I'm soaking it all up. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but I fucking enjoy the conversations, bro. You almost blew some shit up.
I'm going to.
What are you gonna blow up? Oh, your butt.
The tarlet.
The turtle.
You should just chug the rest of your curdled liquor so you don't have to do it again.
No, I can't.
Take it with you and fucking poop that down the toilet.
I like listening to music loud too. I had systems in every cars that I've owned, but I also have tinnitus. That shit hurts.
What'd you say?
So I try not to make it work.
You take the most room we have and make the smallest room.
That chair, the chair was already there. I didn't even move it.
4 feet.
Yeah, you gotta have it all the way loud. I agree.
Yeah.
Dan Soder, what's funny? I don't remember Matt McCusker. Rue just went poop, so I have to wait for him to come back and tell me what we did this weekend.
Yeah.
You know how that works. So yeah, I don't really know what to do now.
Now that Rue's gone.
Yeah, because he's supposed to remind us what we did this week.
Well, yeah.
We went to the Fully Loaded Festival in the Ozarks.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Just foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Lots of alcohol.
Yeah. Good.
I have a video on my phone of one video I took the whole time we were there of Rue fake complaining to the hotel front desk about dick hairs on the toilet and how he needs a new room. This is at like fucking, I don't know, 1 in the morning or
Oh dear.
something. So that happened.
He got dick hairs on my toilet seat.
He's like, what the fuck? It was. I still don't know why. I don't know why we did this.
So did you get a new room?
No, because he told him we were kidding. Once the dude like started freaking out,
Yeah.
he finally was like, "No, I'm playing."
Oh, what a dickhead.
So that happened.
That's funny though. That's funny.
You know what? You know what we can talk about? Let's I'm gonna pull this up. It's probably a good time to talk about this while Rue's not here.
You know what's even funnier? The fact that like he would call and tell him that at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Face to face. He walked out.
Wait, what? Oh, it's even worse.
Oh yeah. No, I have a
But,
video
like-
of us in the lobby.
But just think about it on the employee's perspective, that he knows that y'all checked in like hours prior, and like he knows damn well that you've been in that room. You've been in the room for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how did random dick hairs get on your toilets?
Well, it took us a while to get there, I guess.
I know. But that's just funny to think about it from their perspective. Of
Facts.
like, I know damn well nobody just checked in.
How do I do that? I don't want to do this.
Getting dizzy, man.
That's what I wanted.
Lots of things happen.
It's a great time to talk about this. Since
Look at the
Drew's not
screen,
here.
everybody.
24th annual gathering of the Juggalos. We got some announcements.
All right.
How do I get on this fucking website?
You sneak in the back way.
That's how you get in the event. The website. They announced the ship, the pirate ship, right? This is the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ship of Fools.
Uh-oh.
How does this look on your screen? Okay, good enough.
It's very tiny.
But you can see.
Can you just full screen it?
Yeah, but you can't see us.
Oh, that is true. You need to see the space.
because it don't make it that much difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that
Probably.
better?
Yeah.
Is that
No.
better?
No.
Is that better?
No. Yes.
Is that better?
No. Yes.
But yeah, other things were announced too. But I want to talk about this because I think it's dope. The last couple of years, the guys from Shing side, who I don't really know, but I know they do a lot of stuff with Clockwork Key, they brought this thing to this was just like their own bootleg stage. You know, Juggalos do that, right?
Yeah.
But they brought a whole fucking pirate, like a legit shit. Like, it was sick.
That's funny.
And they had people booked for it, but it was their own thing. So this year, Rob, in this smart thing for him, he teamed up with them and made it official. Like, this is a real stage now. Let's fucking do it.
That's cool.
They booked it, and it got announced. I'm just going to go through this because these are where our friends play. We got Apollo Exodus.
The people that you and I know.
Bam Bam, the Voodoo Child. We got Bars. If you don't know who Bars is, I'm going to tell you who Bars is. I'm going to click it just so y'all know who the fuck Bars is. You see that photo right there?
Yeah.
That's Bars.
You took that photo?
I did not take that photo.
Bars is in that photo.
Bars is in that photo.
Hey.
But that is V Sinister, Zitro, Pierre Diaz, and the other guy whose name I don't remember. Clifton
Bars.
Clifton something. But they got a whole group together called Bars. They put a
Nice.
CD out earlier. They're doing one big set together, and that is dope as hell.
Nice.
We got the homeboy Big Sherm,
That's fresh.
friend of the show, friend in real life, birthday brethren.
Yeah.
Love that man.
Cookies and
He is
milk, baby.
performing
Cookies and
official
milk.
at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
That would be so sick to see.
He's doing Cookies and Milk. He said it may be the first and final performance of Cookies and Milk.
I
So
get it.
be there for that.
I
Apparently,
really-
they told him not to bring milk,
Because it's got a curdle
Which
and
means-
he's going to vomit.
which means everyone else should bring milk.
Yeah.
If he's not allowed to do it, we can't let it go down like that, right?
Yeah. What the fuck? Why won't they let him have milk? Because they don't want it on
But
the
he's
ship.
playing at like midnight on like Thursday, I think. It's
I mean-
Wednesday or Thursday.
To be fair, if you see in that photo how he eats his cookies and milk, I wouldn't want milk on my ship in that man's hands either.
Bars is dope as fuck, Ryan.
But if somebody were to hand him a thing of milk that has been freshly refrigerated and not
Yes.
spoiled,
yeah,
we don't want his
don't
stomach to be
Tila
upset.
tequila him.
Don't do that. Don't shit in the milk.
Don't Tila tequila
Do
him.
that.
But yeah, if you got a
What is wrong
cooler,
with
put
you?
a jug of milk in your cooler.
Yeah.
Hook the man up.
It could be a little quart too, so that way nobody gets in
If
trouble.
100 people bring a quart, we're
You're
having a good time. We're having a milk party.
If 100 people bring quarts of milk, then somebody needs to bring a kiddie pool.
People, yeah, I was about to say, somebody needs to take a milk bath.
Yeah. Somebody needs to take a milk bath.
Then we got Dirt Boys. I think his guy's name is Drywall.
Drywall.
Was that? I mean, is that not how you would say that?
Drywall.
It's Drywall.
Drywall.
I thought these had
Dry-
descriptions, but they
Drywall.
don't. They do a video, so you can go to the website and you can watch
What's that
the
down
music.
there? Is that just like
It's this
contact?
guy-
info?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to
Wood,
the,
please.
I thought there was descriptions here, but I guess there's not.
But maybe
But
not
you can
for
go through.
everybody.
There is a link to their Facebook page. Their whatever there's whatever their social medias
They're
are,
fucking-
and there's a video. If you remember, this is how we fucking talked to. We made friends with Glitter Money by doing this.
Glitter
We got Flapjack Wilson,
All right.
Bro 50187, and even Clockwork G is headlining one night at the ship. They fucking played the main stage last year. Now
Yeah.
they're playing the fucking ship, which is dope for them. Their new record just came out. We got King Diesel.
Dizzle.
We got Matt Foy.
Nice.
And the return for the first time in 8 years of Miss Molly Gruesome.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back,
Hell
Molly.
yeah, I'm hyped for it. We got NGS. We got our homeboy Risk.
Nice.
I think this is his official, first. I think this might be his first like official stage at the gathering,
Ooh,
which he deserves.
good for him.
We got Worldwide Chaos. We got the homie Bakelow in the motherfucking house.
Shout out to
Our fucking
Bakelow.
homie brother. I love that fucking man. We got the homie Dr. Giggles, who we just met a few weeks ago.
Just had him on. He didn't even say that he was playing the
He
ship.
might not even have known, or he might not have been allowed to talk about it.
Ah,
He's going to be out there. We got Enoch Ex Mortis on the
glad
motherfucking
you said that.
pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
We got For the Enemy,
All right, Gorleone.
Corleone.
Nice.
We got Gray Eyes.
Gray
Some of
Eyes.
these people, I recognize their names and I don't necessarily know them.
Gray Eyes looks like somebody that's in the vein of like, you know,
Great
Lil Peep.
5'9".
Well, it'd be in that vein of like Great 5'9", Lil Peep,
Peep.
like Loverboy shit,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like kind of. But that's just me judging the book by its cover.
For
Not
sure.
saying that it's bad. I enjoy that music. So
Yeah.
like, so I mean, that would be dope if that's
Yeah, I
right.
hate. So this is one of the times where I hate that we can't play music because I
Yeah.
would just play all these. And we would
Yeah,
talk
that's
about it.
100% me judging a book by its cover. But that by no means that I am downplaying this gentleman.
We got Hearst Boy, Isolated Beings, Jay Bizarre, all kinds of names I know. We had Jay Bizarre on the show. We got the homie Jay Villain in the motherfucking house. Native World.
Ah, damn, is this thing ever shut down?
I mean,
It's just the
it's
whole time.
4 days. It's all 4 days.
Oh, all right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, you're getting. It's not on a timeline, so it's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all 4 days. Ninja God, Nuclear Dysfunction,
Yeah.
Psycho Circus,
Like,
Ruthless Rob,
ah.
the Brimstone Lab, which I don't know if you remember. Do you remember years ago? They sent a fucking. I did like a unboxing. They sent us a bunch of shit.
That does sound familiar.
Like years ago.
Yeah. Years ago.
And last but not least,
Whack.
Whack in the house.
That's fun.
So all them cats
I mean,
are going to be rocking out at the Ship of Fools at the Gathering of Juggalos, and we'll talk more about it later when we have more time and more things going on.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get that out there. I want you guys to go to juggalogathering.com. You can just click right at the top of the page where it says artist, and it has the Macabre stage, the Omen stage, and then the Ship of Fools. You can go to each of the artists and check out those tracks.
Now, or how is that going to work? Like, do the people stand on the ground and then?
No, it's a stage.
No, so like the stage.
Yeah. The people are on the ground. The ship is up,
like where,
and then there's like other areas.
is.
I went there. I went there when they had it last year. Don't get me wrong. It was late at night. It was the gathering, so I might be a little off on my interpretations. But like the main focal of it is
the middle.
It's
part.
the mast of the ship. It's got the big flags and the whatever that thing is up top. We can stand up
the
at
crow's
top.
nest.
Yeah. I don't think people are allowed up there, but the people that run it get up there. And then there's a stage, and so the people are on the ground. And then there was like two little offsets, so like maybe they had like a backstage on one because that's kind of where I was hanging out. And then there was like maybe just like a chill area.
Yeah,
but it's just a stage. It just looks badass.
Okay,
to be fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a jungle gym. You're not playing.
So only the back. Well, because it could have went two ways. Because like you said, it's massive, like big ship, and I was like, well, if it's like an actual ship, then they could be like up by where they steer the ship, and then everybody be down on the deck of the ship. But it makes more sense to have the band on the deck, and then have
people are just on the ground.
Yeah,
but it looked cool. The aesthetic was.
I haven't seen this ship out.
The aesthetic was great. I should. Yeah, I wasn't really prepared. I should.
Yeah, I would think there would be photos of it on the website.
They're not on that website. I'm sure the guys who put it together have
Hazen,
them.
Where's the photos of this goddamn ship?
But we can get some. We can pull some up later. I guess we can. Yeah, you just want to jump on into this. We have a special guest.
We can go ahead and do on that.
And then if we want to talk more gathering, we can talk more gathering stuff later. If you guys have questions or comments or thoughts on any of the artists that have been announced so far, we can obviously get into that.
Do you want to wait for Root before we bring?
I don't know how long it's going to be.
Root,
don't know.
Yes, get to know.
They're not going to shut it down because of milk, Larry Wallace. It's going to be fine.
Shut it down.
But yeah, let's get
because of milk.
Make sure all of our stuff is working. But yeah, man, we got. I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll jump on into it. We're gonna get to know some new peoples tonight.
All right.
So yeah, his brand new album just dropped June 21st. So last week.
Brand new shit, y'all.
On Suburban Noise Records. And if you guys know Suburban Noise Records, they got a freaking history. Cottonmouth Kings, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Head PE, Funk Junkies. Chucky Chuck, Big B, like legendary, especially in the underground scene.
Oh yeah.
And it's exciting to see that they got new cats.
Right. Like revitalization.
That's right. So we're gonna get to know the newest one. Give it up for hopefully our new friend, Mr. Stacc Styles.
What up? What's going down, y'all? What's cracking?
Why do we never hear him? Hold on. We're trying to.
There we go. We got you.
What's cracking? What's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
Hello.
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Welcome.
Great.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming through and hanging out with us, man.
Hell yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, y'all. This is dope.
Hell yeah, man. No, we
That's
appreciate
why
it.
y'all talking about the gathering.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's
Hell
what's
yeah.
up. That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. It's exciting times, dude.
Yeah, the underground's alive, man. Like a lot of people, the last couple of years, nobody is a little sketchy. Everyone's like, what's going on? But
I
it's like,
know, dude. I know, man. It's been a fucking amazing year, man. For real.
yeah, there's a small revival and people, like the old, it's almost like the old school cats are like coming back around and I love to see it, man.
It's like
Yeah,
a
no,
revitalization.
I was super stoked, man. I was super stoked. Today, Suburban Noise just announced today Big B's new album drops. I think it's later this month.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! I didn't even see that. That's epic.
So my album just dropped on June 21st, and then Big B's album comes out. I think either in July or August.
Oh wow, that's incredible. And that's the thing too, man. I was kind of gonna try to get into that with you at some point, but we can just get right into it. I don't know how much you know, so I guess we'll get into it later. But your history with Suburban Noise, like you've kind of been around for a long time. You started like as a roadie for Mower.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I used to roadie for Mower like way back in the day, dude. Like 04, 05, around that time.
So you kind of been around, like you obviously if you knew about Mower, a lot of people even in the underground didn't even know about Mower when they were out.
Yeah, no, man, it's real crazy. It's real crazy. I was in a group called the CCS Crew. We got signed to a label called Seizure Productions out of Canada. We moved to Canada, did our first album up there. Our producer worked with Kyprios and Mocha Only, and they were in Battle Axe, which was Mad Child and Swollen Members and all that. This is like 04. And then I moved at that didn't really work out. I moved back down to Tucson, Arizona. Was a huge fan of Suburban Noise Records and Cottonmouth Kings and shit. And happened to go to a show, and that's where I met Mower. And Dom and Brian and Chris, all the dudes from Mower, introduced me later that night to like D-Loc, Richter, Chucky, Judge D, Bobby B, Dirtball. I mean, everybody, dude. Like that was when I met everybody, and that was like 05.
That was like the golden years, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, man. It's like right when the Subnoize Soldiers just dropped the first one.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, that's fresh. I remember that. So were you in a rap group, or was it like a metal, a hardcore band or something like that? Like what?
No, I was in a rap group. It was called CCS Crew, Cultivate Creative Sound. It was just basically like a local rap group from Tucson, but we like opened up for like Cottonmouth Kings, Tech Nine, ICP. Like we were doing all that shit. We did a little like mini tour with the Wild Week of the Weirdos tour. That's when we met like Twisted, Blaze Your Dead Homie, Kung Fu Vampire, Axe Murder Boys. That's when we like got cool with all those dudes and did that little run with them. And then as time went on, dude, my crew, like fucking, just jobs, kids, drugs, and I ended up becoming solo.
No, I that's sadly and also sometimes positively, that's a story we hear often from a lot of people is, when you're younger, having a group is fun. And then when somebody wants to take it serious, life, real, I don't want to say real life, but I don't know what you call adult life.
Yeah.
Like that even sounds shitty, but you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's just
kids and families. Either get kids and families or they die or go to jail or get serious about his craft and
yeah. And then sometimes you got guys that just have creative differences, it doesn't work out. And they
shout
go
out to the Cottonmouth Kings.
Ways. What's up?
I said shout out to the Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
There you go.
There you go.
Little bong rip.
Shouts out to the boys. I was actually just out there. I was just out there in Cali with all those dudes.
Hell yeah. They have a tangled story.
Oh, dude. Crazy story, man. It's a crazy story, especially like just hanging out with all those dudes and being around all of them, just and getting all the different stories over the years and different perspective. It's pretty crazy, man. Crazy shit.
Right. But I love it. It's like I said, like we talked about, in the start. It's cool to see, even though it's may not be what everybody wants or the way people want or the people you want. It's still nice to see things coming back. It's nice to see Kevin come back with with Suburban Noise and people like Big B and Head PE and Richter come back, and then the new version of the Kings with Chucky and Judge, like people that make sense in the band that were at least part of the history.
Absolutely.
So it's very nostalgic, and I love that.
Absolutely, man. No, it is for sure. That's definitely super nostalgic, man. Like, especially for me, just like being a fan of all this and like, now being a part of it, it's like a dream come true, and getting to work with all these dudes. It's just an honor and a privilege, man. It's super, super dope.
Hell yeah. No, I love it. We were bumping the new record, and it like, I love it. I really like it a lot, and it has that vibe. Like, I like listening to it. It's like I played it for other people, and they're like, this is like a throwback record. Well, they're like, what is this? Like some unreleased Funk Junkies, or is this the
hell yeah, dude? That's what's up.
So like, that's dope. Like, I love that. Is that just because you're a fan of this type of music? It's just natural. It wasn't necessarily supposed to be throwback-ish, but it's like it has that Cottonmouth Kings vibe when we were younger was like different. It had the SoCal sound, but it was also like, I don't know, it's just chill and like laid back, but also like, obviously rap heavy, but it's just,
for sure. Vibe. For sure, man. Well, like I said, I grew up listening to all these dudes, man. And like, and not just Suburban Noise Records and Cottonmouth Kings and everything, but like, Grouch and Eli and the Living Legends, Idea and Abilities and Rhyme Sayers and Tech Nine, Strange Music, Psychopathic, Magic Ninja. I mean, the list goes on. Twista, and then I listen to all like the Bay Area stuff, like back in the day, like Spice One and E40, and just I'm just a huge fan of like all these different styles, and that's kind of the name Stacc. Stacc Styles. I stack the styles, so it's just a little bit of all my influences, man, and it's like it just kind of makes up who I am, and so I kind of do a little bit of everything. I have like a little bit of a reggae influence, but then I did do stuff with like, a lot of metal bands like Lethal Injection, Stands with Fizz, Animus Divine, A Fall to Break. I did stuff with all those bands. So it's like, there's a little bit of like, rock and metal in there too. So I try to switch it up and blend as many, styles as I can and stack the styles and just, I always switch it up, whether it be whether it's the recordings or the image, whatever, what I'm saying? I'm always switching it up, Oh,
that's awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we've said stuff like that a lot. Like, obviously, our generation was influenced by almost every type of music. If you're into music, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't just hip hop heads. We liked hip hop and metal and punk rock and Head PE and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I toured with Head PE earlier this year, man. It was so dope, man. Like, just fucking dude. Like, those dudes are the shit, man. Love those dudes.
Jared will definitely teach you some shit, man. He's been around.
For sure, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Every time I ever see that dude, it blows my mind. No offense to Jared, but it just blows my mind how old he is.
Dude, like, I know. 60s, bro. It don't even seem that. It don't even seem that way, man.
No,
he's just killing it. He's up there just killing it, like in great shape and just like murking it, dude, on stage. I'm just like, damn, this dude's a beast.
Yeah, it's very impressive for sure. So I guess going back a little bit, like after the group, how did you said you linked up with like the Swollen members and stuff like how did that, like what kind of happened there? Like what was the trajectory of like meeting someone, especially back then? Like they were like Mad Child was still pretty popular, but like back in the day, Swollen members was like on Much Music and like that's basically the Canadian MTV. Like they were almost like pop stars in Canada.
Yeah.
Like how did you link up with those guys?
Yeah, well, so they were super popping back then. So Seizure did stuff with like Kiprios from Sweatshop Union, and Sweatshop Union was signed to Swollen members. They were signed to Battle Axe. So like I didn't get to meet Mad Child and Prevail back then. I didn't meet them until later. I didn't meet them until later, but I did get to meet like Sweatshop Union, Kiprios, Mocha Only, and like Mocha Only did a lot of stuff. He basically was a member of Swollen members. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on a lot of tracks. He was featured on a lot of their stuff. Like he was on all those videos on like Much Music and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was crazy times back then. Like that was like before like anybody in the States even knew who like the Trailer Park Boys were. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was crazy. So, but yeah, I didn't get to meet Mad Child and Prevail until later on. But yeah, no, fucking we got signed to Seizure Productions through my boy Erao. He actually was a dual citizen to Canada. He won a rap battle up there, and Seizure, he was the owner of the label. So when Erao won the battle, the rap battle or whatever, he signed Erao to the label. Erao showed him the demo. He's like, yo, these are my boys from Tucson, Arizona. And that was, CCS crew. So that's how we got signed. And that's how we moved up to Canada, bro. And it was bad, bro. It was like 7 of us living in like a, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, like, 850 square foot apartment. It was like super small. We had to do rock, scissors, paper to see who would sleep on like the hallway floor or the kitchen floor. Like, dude, we were living up there. Like, we didn't know what we were getting into, bro. Like, he was a dual citizen of Canada, our boy, but because of that, he was the only one to get a job. So we were living up there illegally, like me and my other homies, and we were trying to get work under the table. We couldn't get shit. And we had no vehicle, we're like on foot. And I mean, dude, if you couldn't even afford ramen up there because it's like imported. So we had to eat this shit called Mr. Skinny Noodle. And we were just living off Mr. Skinny Noodle, dude. And if we had like pierogies or like, hot dogs, like it was like a blessing, So it was rough life up there, dude. Super rough life.
Like when was that? Were you guys like super young? Was it? Were you guys
yeah.
It's
Like 20 years ago, man. Fucking and yeah, we had just like I had just graduated high school and shit. And back then it was like in Canada, the drinking age was 19. So like this was like a year after we all graduated. So like we could all drink and like everybody just got stupid, dude. We we like got up there and like didn't realize like how much like everything was because we were on Vancouver Island, like way up on the island and shit. So like a 12-pack of beer, like a 12-pack of like Budweiser was like imported. So it's like, like $25 for a 12-pack, and that's back then. It's like 04. So it's like fucking dude, it was terrible, man. Like it was like we spent all our money on booze, dude.
That's fucking that's insane. I went to Canada once when I was 19, and I can only imagine I couldn't even imagine being there for a second day.
Yeah.
Let alone staying there.
Oh, we almost got deported the first night. The first night we almost got deported. Yeah, almost got ejected from the hotel. Everything, dude. It was bad. Because we thought we were like rock stars. We're like, yeah, we just got signed to a record label, dude. Like, going up there, getting all sloshed, fucking, fucking tipping over the vending machines and shit, pissing in the hallways because we got locked out of our room. Just stupid, just bad, dude. Just bad.
The only way to do it.
I love that 0 to 10 or 0 to 100. It's great.
Hell yeah. Who wouldn't do it?
Like, fuck it. We're trashing hotel rooms before we can afford to rent the hotel rooms.
As far as you know, that's your moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We thought, we had no idea. We got up there doing like, we were thinking that because the guy's like, telling us over the phone, like, he's like, oh, dude, I'm gonna have a brand new house on the beach with a studio, bro. We get up there, it's like Section 8 of Canada, fucking haggard as shit, dude. Fucking bunch of fucking tweakers running around this apartment and shit, like fucking just terrible, dog. Fucking
life.
It was rough. It was rough, dude.
That's beautiful.
Well, welcome to the jungle.
So minus all the amazing times you obviously had, like, what did that? Were you guys like? Did you get to tour Canada? Did you do?
No,
lead to.
He got us like, he came through with some of the stuff. We had like a website. We got on the radio in Ontario. We did like we performed at like a house party in that apartment complex and just shut it the fuck down. It got pretty crazy. And but that was really it, man. Like he could, like we just never could get off the ground up there. He actually ended up going bankrupt. He pleaded bankruptcy. Like he had 2 other acts on there. One of them was like, oh God, I can't remember what his name was. There was El Bub from Florida. And then there was like this dude, I think his name was T Hoot. And he had like done some shit with Royce the 5'9". And that was kind of like his bread and butter, you know? And like I can't remember if I remember correctly, like the dude like ended up like getting deployed to like Iraq or some shit. Cause this was like, you know, this is like 04. This is like a year after the fucking, you know, the war started in Iraq. And like, yeah, so I guess the dude like just all of a sudden up and decided to go fight for the countries, you know, fight for the US or some shit. And fuck, and so his label just went, you know, he was kind of banking on us to like, you know, be his cash cow, and it just didn't work out. So, you know,
so you came back to the States after that, and like,
yeah, we came back to the States, and unfortunately, tragically, our producer, like one of the guys we went up there with, he passed away, like right in the midst of us working on this record, and so it was super, super sad because he was like our producer and shit. And like he was only like, I don't even think he was 20. I don't think he'd even turned 20 yet. And he passed away, you know what I'm saying? He was like our, you know, he was our brother and shit. And it just killed us, you know, and like that kind of really fractured the group. And then, but some of us stayed together and continued on. And we ended up putting out like 2 or 3 more projects, like, and you know, in honor of him, in honor of his name, we wanted to carry it on and shit. And it was dope, man, because that was like really that's like when we got Chucky Chuck on those albums. We got Daddy X on one of those albums. Like our relationship got closer with Subnoize and SRH and even Strange Music and shit. We were doing a lot of Tech 9 shows. That's when we were doing the Wild Week of the Weirdos with Twisted. I mean, I mean, I don't even think I'm trying to think if Magic Ninja was even a thing yet. I don't even think it was.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
So like, yeah, it was just like, those were crazy times, man. And good times too, man. Cause it was just like, I mean, we were seeing Tech just fucking blow the fuck up, you know, like we were doing these shows with Tech that just got bigger and bigger. And it was crazy because we were doing shows with the Kings, and they were these big shows that kind of got smaller and smaller, you know? And
Tech
it was
going the other way.
Yeah. It was like they were going like, yeah, it was crazy. You know, one was going while one was up, it was just nuts.
That's when they're doing that Strange Noise and all that, right?
Yeah, Strange Noise. Yeah, Strange Noise was crazy because like when they first started that, the Cottonmouth Kings would headline that shit.
Yeah.
But then when they, you know, the next year or the next couple of years was Tech headlined that shit. So it was like, it was crazy, man. Like, yeah, and those were good times. And then they like started doing the Strange Noise tours where it would just be like Richter and Cut Calhoun and Chris Calico. It was like kind of smaller, you know. And I would love to bring that shit back, man. Like, you know, like I would love to do that again. If you know, with Suburban Noise and Strange, that would be super, super dope. To do something like that.
So were you rapping then, like as a group? Were you a solo artist when this was going on?
I didn't go solo until when I went solo in like 2012 is when I put out my first EP. 2013 I put out my first solo EP, and then I put out my first solo album, Inside the Ride, in 2015. And that's really when I hit it hard. That's really when, like, I mean, we were still kind of doing CCS Crew, but not really, man. Like it had just kind of.
You guys were just more so doing like the regional.
Yeah.
Come to your region. It wasn't like you were going across the country.
What's crazy is the first show I did as Stacc Styles, like first solo show I did, was actually opening up for Head PE in Tucson, and that was like my first solo show. And then from there, I started doing more solo shows. We did. You know, I was doing like the Cookies or Better tour. Yeah, like regional stuff. Like I would do like the Arizona portion of the Cookies or Better tour. Like, you know, Flagstaff, Phoenix, Tucson with Burner and Jay Hornet, Skyrider. I was doing stuff with those dudes. God, I'm trying to think. Like I was doing a bunch of different, like Mayday, Stevie Stone, E40. I did a bunch of I was doing a bunch of stuff. Tech 9. I did a couple shows with Tech as a solo artist, and I eventually I put out. By the time we got to like 2020, I put out my solo album, Mr. Purple, and right before that, I did the Hinchlord tour with Chucky Chuck. That's kind of when I linked back up with everybody was when SRH came back, Suburban Noise Records and SRH came back, and they did the SRH Fest 2019.
Uh-huh.
And I was there. I was there that day, and that's like kind of when I linked back up with everybody. You know, like linked back up with Chucky Chuck, Kevin Zinger, everybody. You know, Richter, Lowe, Mad
That was a
Child.
big thing. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was at Huntington Beach, and that led us to the Hinchlord tour, and that was with me and Chucky and Stoner Jordan, Truth, Kane James, AJ the Dread. There was a bunch of people on that tour, man. and we did that run, and that was like right before COVID hit. That was like January 29th, 2020 to like March 2020. And then I remember I was in Vegas shooting a video right after that tour ended. And then boom, the whole, like everything shut down.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were just kind of just doing your regional thing, and then it just like the world just kind of knocked in your favor when Kevin decided to reboot. Whatever you call it.
Yeah. I mean that kind of like, you know, the Hinchlord tour, I think kind of like me and Chuck getting back together and just talking about shit. And, you know, he was talking about doing a bunch of different projects. I was working on Mr. Purple, and I was just about to put that out. And I was like, hey, I've got my own record label I'm launching, Dope Shop Records. And I'm doing my own thing with Dope Shop, and I got my own artist. I got DJ Looney, I got Jers. You know, Two Stone Kids is kind of my side project. Me and Jers from CCS Crew had a side project, Two Stone Kids, but still actively just staying, you know, focusing mainly on Stacc Styles and the solo project. And I got with my dude Andy Kane, and Andy Kane's always, you know, kind of been in the background. He's my homie, and kind of just like my acting manager. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, like, let's do something, you know, like you finish this record, Mr. Purple, dude. It's dope. Like, it's great, but like, you know, like, let's fucking do something different. Let's take it a different direction. Like, I got these dudes in SoCal I want you to meet." And I was just like, all right, cool. Well, who are they? You know, who are these dudes in SoCal? And he was just like, this is LD from Sublime with Rome. And I was like, oh shit. I was just like, so LD on the cut, he was the DJ for Sublime with Rome. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, and so I started checking out his shit and checking out his beats and like what he had to offer. And then he had a dude, a protege, a dude that worked with him, Neutron. And Neutron had worked on a bunch of stuff. He had a pretty extensive resume of artists he had done stuff with. He like mixed and mastered stuff for D-Loc and shit, and done a stuff with a bunch of artists, man. Like, so I was like, all right, cool. So I flew out to LA.
Wasn't he part of that Four Finger Ring?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was part of Four Finger Ring.
Show a couple years ago.
Yep, exactly. So like, I was like, all right, cool, man. So I flew out to LA. I met these dudes. I listened to this stuff. I went through these beats. I ended up choosing these beats, and it was just going to be an EP. And it turned into a full-length album, man. Like, I love being in the studio with these dudes. I love the atmosphere and the environment. And it was just like, it was a whole SoCal vibe, man. And I was going out there. I had moved from Tucson, Arizona. And I had moved to the mountains, and I was like up in New Mexico near Colorado. So I was like up here already kind of writing, like, you know, just in a different mind state than I was in, you know, before. So going out to SoCal kind of like, and working with LD from Sublime with Rome, you know, that's when I started kind of going like, just, you know, getting into the reggae hip hop shit. And, you know, and then into the West Coast shit. And I was like, yeah, dude, I was like, no, this is like old school, like suburban noise, like SRH suburban noise shit. And I was like, I'm going to make this into fuck the EP. I'm making this into a full length record. And me and Andy are going to take it, and we're going to take it to Kevin Zinger. And that's what we did, man. And I met with Zinger in February in the office at Suburban Noise Records. Didn't really have much of the album. Only had like, you know, a couple. I think we had like I had like a demo version of like Leave with the King with Richter. like that shit took forever to get. That wasn't easy. And I had a couple others, but then it wasn't until May we got the call, or actually it was April. It was right around 420. And I got the call like, hey, can you be out here on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th? And Zinger was like, I never do this, man, but I'm going to have Stacc come to my house. And so I had a meeting at Kevin Zinger's house in Malibu, which was super epic, dude. Like, I'm just like, damn. Big shouts out to Kevin Zinger, man. It's just super, super epic, man. And it was super rad that he brought me there. And we hung out and he listened to the whole album, man. He listened to the whole album from start to finish a couple times. We played pool. We he watched the couple music videos that I had done, which one of them was Lead with the King with Richter. The other one was Renegade with Obnoxious and Why Not. Shouts out to those dudes. And he was just like, damn, he's all, this is dope. And like, he even said, he was like, he's all, it gave him like old school, like Subnoize records, like vibes. And it got him pumped on it because he saw how pumped up I was and like how hyped I was on it and like how stoked I am for like SRH and Subnoize and how I just like eat, sleep, and breathe that shit, And he was like, damn, dude. He's like, I used to roadie for Mower and fucking, he's like, it's just the story, man. And the history. It's like, it was like a full circle kind of moment, So, and it took a while. It didn't happen overnight. I left there not knowing what was going to happen. I just kind of put it in God's hands. And, yeah, man, I got the call like several months later and it was like, all right, dude, yeah, we're going to do this. And I was like, fuck yeah. And, big shouts out to Andy Cade, man, because he worked out a super sick deal. And like, I wanted to have, like, there were certain things that I wanted. I wanted to have like old school, like jewel cases. Like I wanted to bring back the old school jewel cases. Cause I know a lot of them have been like the digipacks and it's nothing against the digipacks. I just wanted to have like a booklet and like, like a poster inside the booklet and shit, and actually have the panels.
So that was May of what, last year that you were
at
his house?
Yeah, it was May of 2023 when we had the meeting. And then
at first I thought you were talking about this year, and I was like, holy shit, that was 2 months ago, bro.
No, my bad. Yeah, no, May of 2023. Yeah, May of 2023, dude. And like that's we had the album done then, and we had like I want to say 2 or 3 music videos done already then. So like we were already off to the races, man. We already had it like in the bag, ready to go, in a nice little bow, ready to fucking, So like,
you already had a positive relationship with Kevin from the Mower Pass, but you're working with Richter and Obnoxious on that project. I mean, it's already
right. And Chucky, and Chucky, man, and I was really like, because we had the song Back to the Hotel, right? Like it was me, Richter, and Chucky. We did a remix to Back to the Hotel back in 2021. And we shot a sick ass video for that and did all that. And originally we were going to put that on the King Click EP. Like we were talking about putting that on the King Click EP and it just didn't happen. So I was like, all right, you know what? Are we going to put it on this one? Are we going to put it on the Stacc Styles record? And I was like, I wanted to do it, but then I was like, it already came out and it's been a while. And, 40-ounce record still like even though we made the beat from scratch, 40-ounce record still owns that. They own that. Like, so you still have to pay publishing rights to that. So I don't think the label wanted to fuck with it. So I already had Leave with the King because that was already worked out on the Underground Alliance tour when I was on tour with King Click and Blaze You Dead Homie back in 2022. So Richter owed me that one and we had already worked that out. So we did that. And we were going to put Back to the Hotel on the record. And I was like, well, because all the the provisions and everything and the publishing, we just said no. And so I was going to put a track with D-Lo and Judge and Chucky in its place for Back to the Hotel. And we were going to do it. And I had this all lined up. And unfortunately, we just didn't get it done in time, So that was my whole goal was to have everybody on the record, even though everybody's going to be on different tracks. That was the goal.
That would have been huge.
But I was happy to get Obnoxious, Richter, and Chucky on the record. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. This I don't even know how to. This might be a weird question, or you might not even have an answer to it. But like with the I don't know if you would call it like it seems like D-Loc and Suburban Noise might not be on the greatest terms. Maybe different recently, but especially back when you were recording this record and working with Neutron, because that's how we knew him is because he did the compilation with D-Loc because D-Loc was going to start that other label,
The Kingmaker.
Yeah, Kingmaker. That's
Right.
how we got Four Finger Ring, and that's when the Cottonmouth Kings was like a band of people nobody knew or whatever, and there was a lot of bad blood. I guess. The only way to put it.
Oh yeah. No, see, yeah, I don't even because like
Obviously,
I
you're
don't
not
even.
a part of that, but it just seems like a weird time frame with the same people.
Yeah. No, I don't even because I remember like I know Chris. You know what I'm saying from $20 Profits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was in the Legacy band, but I never knew like Damn Dad or Tavares or any of those dudes or anything like that, and I never like got to see like the band live or anything like that. Like,
Me neither.
yeah, like I
It
didn't.
was weird for those people, like because it was like there was like people would always talk about how like D-Loc and Richter was mainly.
Yeah, and see the last time. So I did a show with Richter and Loc and Product back in 2019 in Tucson, Arizona. I did a show, and that's what Cottonmouth Kings was at the time. It was just Loc, Richter, and DJ Product, and that was like after the Kingdom Come album had come out, and Saint was locked up at the time, and that's why Saint wasn't on the road with them because he was locked up. And so fucking and that's when I opened up for them then, and then all that shit went down. I don't even know what the fuck, because like I heard I got Richter's side of the story, I got Loc's side of the story, but I know that in 2021 that's when we did Back to the Hotel, and we did it in Vegas, and that's when they told me that they were talking about doing there was going to be originally it was talking about being another Subnoize Soldiers album, but then they were like, we're not going to call it Subnoize Soldiers because no Big B, no Dirtball. So it ended up becoming King Click, and that was Richter, Chucky, and Obnoxious.
Yeah.
And that was so then we did the tour, and like so I didn't see D-Loc or Judge until like October right after Halloween of last year. Because that's the first time I like linked back up with them. I hadn't seen
left
them.
on a positive note and then kind of came back around when things were better. So
yeah. Because but like the thing is that like everybody. What's crazy is that because I've done a lot of stuff with Richter and toured with him and all that stuff, and like he's never said anything bad. He's got nothing but like positive vibes. Like, dude, those are my brothers, and like he's had nothing but like good things to say. You know what I'm saying? Like he talks about like the past, and he's told me some really cool stories about all kinds of cool stories about like like how it all started, and like how like when he went away the first time and how he came back like around High Society, and so. Those are all like epic stories, man, to hear like, just like cruising around with him and hearing him talk about all that shit. And it's like, and then, on the same thing, like kicking it with like Loc and Judge and Chucky, dude, like they got epic stories, dude. And Taxman, dude, like love those dudes, man. So it's like,
bro, I love
yeah. And it's like, I'm like you guys, man. Like I'm such a fan. I got nothing but love and respect for all those dudes. Like I just want them to all come back together, dude. And like I think everybody does, So
sure. I like that it all kind of as fucked up as it was, and good, bad, whatever anybody thinks of it. And then like the King Click, which led to Chucky being now part of Cottonmouth, which that's fucking cool as hell to me. Like I love how that all kind of worked itself out. It'd be cool if Richter would slide in there, but it is what it is.
I know, man. I know, dude. Like, and it's just like it's one of those things where it's just like I was saying with like CCS crew. It's like, I mean, we're all cool. We can all get along and all talk to each other and shit. Like me and my crew. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like it's just everybody's got to get on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, dude, it is. It is for sure. And it's just like it's hard, dude. Like, like when you got, one of the guys that's, fucking that if he gets advertised and then he doesn't show up or doesn't make his dates, bro, it makes the rest of the group look bad. And it's like you can't have that.
True. Absolutely.
You
R.I.P.
know?
Saint Dog too.
What's up?
I said R.I.P. Saint Dog as
Oh
well.
yeah, I fucking
Yeah,
RIP Saint, dude. Shit, man. Yeah.
shit. I think he might have been the glue that could have put it together. Unfortunately, he's gone.
Dude, man, like
Such a good
fucking, he was so dope, dude. He was such a beast too, man. Fucking RIP Saint, dude. It's crazy too. Suburban Noise announced he's got a new album coming out.
Yeah, we had him on probably what was it, like a month before he passed. I think we had him on the show.
Yeah.
When he was working with Donnie and all them guys at Force 5 working on
Really?
that record.
That's dope.
He was on here fucking rapping verses and singing,
That's dope.
telling stories. Dude.
He was having a good time.
It was dope.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
blessed that we got to have him on officially before that happened, and I'm glad they're putting that out because I think it's dope.
Yeah, dude. No, it's super dope, man. And like, it's super unfortunate, dude, that he's no longer with us, dude. It's like we've lost so many like dope people in the last few years, and man, dude, it sucks, dude. It really sucks. But fucking, I'm literally looking forward to that album because I thought the RIP Saint, because I got that album, like.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the last one. Yeah. So like this is pretty special. And just like I said, just being a part of all this. And it's like, having my album drop on Suburban Noise Records. And then like I was like, oh damn, Big B's got a new album coming out, like Saint Dog. Like, what, dude? Like in the same year, bro. Like,
no,
that's
crazy. That's
crazy.
I love that. I didn't see like I knew you had a little bit of history because I basically just got the email about the mower, and I didn't realize how deep the history was. That's epic, and that makes me excited not only for you but for Suburban Noise. Like that, like I said, obviously I don't even like to bring up bad things, but I'd be an asshole if I didn't, and people would be like, "Why didn't you mention D-Loc or whatever?"
Yeah.
But we're old school, and I love. It's not that I don't, obviously the history I love, the shit that happened, and that sucks. But people like you who were part of the old school, being a part of it now, and Chucky fucking makes me smile. As weird as that sounds, but like, it's that energy. You're like, no, we fucked with this shit when it was fucking alive. And now that you're excited to be a part of that history, and like, it's almost like a rekindling of that era, which some of us almost forgot how dope it was because it's been so long.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And like, dude, shout out to Chucky, man. Chucky, that's my brother, dude. I fucking my brother from another, dude. I love Chucky, man. Like, no, for real, dude. Like he was even saying he's all fools don't even know. He's just like, it's like 05 all over again, dog. He's all, that's how we're gonna do this shit. 05, 06, baby, all day. And I was like, no, it does feel like that because like Head PE came out and like was number one with Detox on the charts for US and Canada for metal and rock, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was only that 1 week, you know what I'm saying? They were still number one, on the charts. And then
I heard you got a number 2.
Yeah, number 2, bro. I couldn't even believe it. That was insane because I debuted at number 20, and all of a sudden my shit shot up to number 2. I couldn't even believe that, dude. I was just tripping. And that was on the iTunes hip hop charts. But then like Swollen Members have been coming out with shit, and like they're back together and about to do shows. And dropped a bunch of unreleased shit that charted. And so it's like just seeing, Head PE, Swollen Members, Dropout Kings, Stacc Styles, Big B, Saint Dog, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's go, I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Like we I'm super stoked for Suburban Noise Records and SRH right now. It's like, it's bringing this shit back. And coming back strong, you know what I'm saying? And trying to fucking, bringing the Subnoize tribe back in full effect,
It's epic, man. No, I love it. That's exciting. It's exciting to me as an old school fan to
Hell
see
yeah.
the resurgence, like, and it's in a positive way. It's not just like, let's just do a one-off show or let's do it for the money. It's like people that actually give a shit, and it's exciting. I love it, man. I even talked to the dude. Oh, I guess it was like 6-7 months ago. I don't remember his name. The dude from the singer from Mix Mob. He was talking about making a new record.
Yeah, dude. Let's go, dude. OPM. I want OPM. I hope OPM does a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Somebody needs to go find Soul Man too, because I need some funk junkies in my life.
dude, right? Let's go, dude. For real. Funk junkies. Oh man. Like, see, I got
I know
all
he stopped doing. The guitar player passed away or whatever, and I think he
yeah,
didn't
that's fucking
get back to it. But
Yeah, it was unfortunate, man.
yeah, all that shit, dude. I'll show my age, but like, one of my first like not pop music as a child concerts was Cottonmouth Kings. Like, I was 15. I wasn't old enough to drive yet. My buddy let me drive his car, and fucking Richter was still there. Like the album hadn't come out yet. It just had the Stoners Wreaking Havoc sampler.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Grand Vernacular opened.
No way.
Yeah, dude, and it was like 3 stories up in some venue that wasn't even a venue. It's fucking crazy, dude. So like, I grew up on that shit, and I'm in fucking Missouri. Like, I'm nowhere near California.
Dude,
So, like,
I was just chilling. I was like at Judge D's, just chilling, talking to all those dudes, like D-Loke and everybody, man. They were all like, it was epic as shit. And they were talking about Grand Vernacular and how, like, I guess he's still around, dude, like still b-boying, like super healthy. Like they were, I was like, what, dude? Yeah, dude. Like they were talking about some, like, he was b-boying, like some video they saw him b-boying on like recently. And I was like, no way, that dude's still breakdancing and shit. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, that's fucking dope.
They should bring him back as
right, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
get Grand Vernacular on stage. Get Lou Dog.
Yes.
Let's go.
I haven't heard nobody said anything about Lou Dog, man. He was my favorite guy back in the day. For just being a fan, I didn't know. I was just a kid, you know what I mean? I didn't actually get to talk to people like I'm talking to you now. We were just kids at the show. But Lou was always the nicest guy. He would go out of his way. He used to get my friends that were girls. They'd always go to fucking lap dance him on his bike and shit. But he was always so fucking cool, man.
He was with us too. Like, anytime we did like a Cottonmouth King show and we were backstage, he would always like smoke us out and shit. Like, always just super, super cool. Like, one of the times, like, I think it was one of the last times that we did a show with KMK, he had a vaporizer hooked into his lowrider bike. Like, it was like this glow in the dark, like lowrider bike that he had, but it had a built-in vaporizer. And he was just doing vapes, dude. Like, it was dope.
I love it. That thing got almost every time they tore, that thing got a little more out of hand.
Yeah. He always did something to it. Yeah. Fucking epic, dude. Yeah. See, no, man.
While we're at it, bring back Spike too. I need some corporate Avenger in my life.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Nobody's mad at Spike. They're just mad at fucking Brad. You can bring Spike back.
Right. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, for real. That's real talk. That's the one. Hey, that's the one thing I'll say, man. Out of everybody you talk to over there, you know, past, present, future, whatever, everybody, you know, inside and out, man. Like, that's the one consistent story that you always hear is that dude, fucked everything up. Is Brad, you know, and that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fucking, it pisses me off because you wouldn't think that shit would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, I just, you know, obviously it had to have been, the motherfucker was on drugs, you know, because the Brad I know would never do that, you know? So, and it's just like, it fucking just sucks that happened, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely sad, and it's kind of tragic for that story.
Yeah.
It's
peace, not greed, man.
Kevin and everybody else, like, bring it back for sure.
Yeah, bro, it just doesn't make any sense, man. It's like I said, it's just it's fucking, you know, like I said, peace, not greed. It's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, obviously, you know, drugs and personal shit was involved, and it just, you know, man, because it's like he deserves a lot of credit because he's like he created a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he built a lot of this shit. So it's just like he deserves a lot of credit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, fuck, dude.
You built it and you tore it down.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? Jesus, man. But you know, like, I did find out, like, Cleopatra's like working with everybody, and like they're helping everybody out. Like, they're paying everybody their shit. So like Cleopatra's actually So that's the company that Brad
Yeah,
sold.
Cleopatra. I was gonna say shout out to Cleopatra, but I was
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah.
say that was gonna be a dick. But that's cool that they're working with them on that, giving them their publishing and shit.
yeah, but yeah, like Suburban Noise Records.
I didn't know. They just thought they were getting a fucking sweet deal.
Dude, Suburban Noise Records and Kevin Zinger and Cleopatra are trying to do everything to make all that shit right. You know, that's all they're trying to do is just make that shit right.
That's fresh. And props to Zinger too, man. We talked
Yeah.
about having him on. I would love to have him on. I know that's a tough thing for him because he doesn't know us. He just knows a lot of people we know. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
man,
Like,
he's busy with
people
Sublime
say
now.
we're good. Well, yeah, but I'm like, I would just love to hear that whole, because that's I mean that's a labor. I don't care what anybody says. That's a labor of love because that's, like we said, that shit was fucking crumble in the ground.
Yeah,
And
no, man.
not only bring it back, but like to get people to come back, to get shit. Big B's working with Pink. Why would you go back to Suburban Noise? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like if you're just a businessman, you're not going back to Zinger after you fuck with Pink.
I mean, dude,
But it's love. That's real shit. Like that's dope. You should, but you know what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't even know, man, how like Zinger is all about the fans, dude. And he wants to do his whatever, you know, as much as for the fans as he can, dude. And so like he's trying to, you know, bring all this shit back, dude. So like I fucking, you know, I got nothing but love and respect for that dude, you know, for everything he's trying to do. And it's super, super dope to see, you know, everything that's happening this year. I'm just like, damn, because, you know, like it just seems like since that SRH Fest in 2019 at Huntington Beach to now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, a lot's gone down. So it's super exciting times.
And I feel like, and it's like, I feel like now, I'm sure he was working the entire time, but obviously most of us you don't see the work, you just see the results. Now I feel like we're starting to see those results, or like in some of the moves he made in the beginning with like bringing Whitney Payton in for a record, like that drawed attention to what they were doing in a positive way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And little things along the way, Head PE, and you know what I mean, and signing Obnoxious, and you know, different signing new acts, just keeping their name out there. And now, yeah,
for sure. And they got like, you know, like there's like Salty Brazzi, there's Concrete Dream, there's Kill the Imposter, Mickey Avalon, and like you were saying, Whitney Payton, Kaleidoscope Kid, you know, all these artists just over the last Dropout Kings, just over the last like 5-6 years. And all these artists, man, like, you know, even if it was just a 1-album deal or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a family, dude. It's still like a tribe. Like, we still come together, and like, that's what I'm excited about. Cause like, I'm like, oh, I get to work with all these. I'm like, all right, let's go. Cause like, I'm
somebody asked earlier about you and you working with Dropout in the future, hopefully.
Yeah, y'all, absolutely. Like, I mean, my plan is to work with everybody. That's my goal. It's like, I want to work with everybody in Suburban Noise Records, past and present. I want to work with everybody, you know, everybody I possibly can outside of Suburban Noise Records. You know what I'm saying? I have like a list of artists I want to work with, dude. So I'm super stoked. Yeah, man. Head PE, Mad Child, Prevail, Dropout Kings, like Big B. Like I've just, this album, you know, this Live Your Best Life is just, you know, kind of just scratches the surface of, you know, all the things that I want to do and all the stuff that I want to do, you know.
No, that's awesome. And like, even though obviously we just learned you've been obviously been around for a long time, doing music for a long time, being a part of this, but it's almost like a brand new beginning for you. It's a new start.
Like, yeah, no, this is definitely just the beginning, man. Like,
that's new artist 12 years later.
It's super, super cool, man. Because I plan on bringing a lot of stuff, like, because I want to give, you know, I'm all about, you know, giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to do super dope. Like, you know, I did the Stacc packs for these, and I had like the gold vinyls. Like I got these, like, I did a limited edition golden vinyls with the golden ticket.
Oh shit.
And like, so there's only 100 of these that were made, and they're like gold vinyls, and like all the vinyls I did were like super, like, you know, they come with like these autographed sleeves, you know, like, so it's like a whole sleeve, all custom made, dude. So like, I'm trying to do like just special stuff, man, for the people, you know, like this shirt, you know, this is like a kind of a shout out to Arizona, and it's like Los Angeles Lakers colors, because it's like the album's AZ to SoCal, because it's like I'm from Arizona, I'm repping Tucson, Arizona, but it's like we did the whole album in LA, you know, like it's all Suburban Noise Records and shit. So that's it. AZ to SoCal, live your best life. You know, I wanted to make a positive record that, you know, like there's so much negative shit that's happened in the last 4 years. So I just wanted to make something that like people could party to, people could groove to, smoke to. And there is some triumph in there. You know, there is some stuff like, you know, when I was like sleeping in my car and shit and down and out, and like, it is kind of like, you know, the Rocky Balboa story, so to speak, of, you know, how I was down and out and came back up. But really, it's just, you know, life is too short, and fucking we've lost too many people too soon to fucking fentanyl and mental health and suicide and shit. So I dedicated this album to them, and just live your best life, you know?
Hell yeah, that's the shit. And it's a great album, and it's available right now. You can buy it, you can stream it.
Yeah. So, but it's super exciting times, man. I'm trying to bring as much old school shit back and mix it with the new school. You know what I'm saying? With just like, just doing something, just old and new and creative and just fucking dopeness, you know?
I love it, man. I love to see it. I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm excited to see what you do. You know what I mean? Like, and I love the energy. I love the positive vibes. Like, we definitely need more of that in the underground, in the scene, and the old schools. I love it, man. That's where it's at.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
So is this? I mean, I don't know if is this gonna like give away the details of your deal or anything, but is there a future with Suburban Noise Records? This is just the first record on Suburban Noise, or
yeah. I mean,
to be seen.
This is just the beginning, for sure.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning. So I'm just getting started. Like there's a lot. I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to bring to the table and to the label, to the table, to the label, to the stable. So I want, you know, it's just, I have to, I feel like it's my mission. So, and I'm excited to do it because I want to bring all this shit together, man. It's like, I want, you know, I already did the shit with Big Henry. I went all the way down to Gadsden, Alabama. And like Big Henry was, you know, showing me all like where him and Yellow Wolf grew up and where him and Yellow went to high school and just all this, like, he's like, yeah, this is, you know, where Creekwater was made. This is how Yellow came up with Creekwater. So I was like, man, I got to do more shit with Slamerican, you know? Like, I want to get down to Nashville and get back down there and do more stuff with Slamerican. Kasky, I want to do stuff with Ritz. There's just a whole bunch of people I want to work with. You know, I'd love to work with E40 and Tech, dude, if I could. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got a lot of goals.
Put it out there. You can.
Yeah. I want to do shit with fucking ICP. Y'all were talking about The Gathering, man. Like, that's a dream too. That's a dream and a goal too, man. Like, ICP, fucking Cypress Hill. Man, I could go on and on, dude.
I can definitely see you rocking The Gathering next year or something. That'd be fresh.
Yeah. That's
Ricky and them did the part of that whatever that tour was last year. They did Camp Zool.
I did Camp Zool. Yeah.
Oh, you were out there. Hell
yeah, I got to open. It was me. It was Devious T, Jay Villain, and then me, and then King Clip.
Okay.
So that's how they did it. So yeah, I went on it like, dude, I went on it like 3:30 or like 4:00 in the afternoon. Oh, it was hot as shit.
Yeah.
It was so hot, dude. Like I have a tour vlog on YouTube where you could see me when I get off stage, dude. And it's just like, it looks like I got out of a shower, bro, but it's just sweat, dude. I'm just fucking like,
that little barn or whatever. It's hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, man. But it was dope, dude. It was dope out there. Fucking like a ghost town and shit.
Yeah.
They were like
Yeah,
doing
they were
crazy
tough.
shit out there, like bathing in like goat's blood and shit.
It's the only way to do it.
How you cool down out there?
It was
Yeah,
pretty
it's the
rad.
only
Like,
way to stay cool in
Yeah.
the heat.
DJ
Yeah.
Swamp. DJ Swamp was out there, dude, filming all kinds of gnarly shit, dude. Like, shouts out to DJ Swamp, man. Like, oh man, and yeah, like that's another thing too, is like me and DJ Swamp, man, we put on a show, dude. It's a lot different from how I used to, like when I used to do shows, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I do it now with DJ Swamp's a lot different, man. We put on a fucking show, man. We do some crazy shit.
And
So,
are you on tour right now, or did your tour just finish up? Or
yeah, I just got back off the road. I was on the road. I've been on the road since May 6th, dude. I played the Whiskey a Go Go in Hollywood with Cottonmouth Kings, and then we went to oh god, I can never remember the name of this place. It's called the Poorhouse. It's up there like near Pismo Beach, and then we went back down. I played the Rebel Lounge in Phoenix. That was all Cottonmouth King shows, and then we did like at Tucson. I had like a radio interview with KFMA. I had the Chief and Greet, and then I had the album release party, and then we did Santa Ana, and then we did San Diego, Ocean Beach. But in that time frame, I had to go to the office. I had to go to Suburban Noise Records up in North California, not North California, fucking North LA, Agora Hills. I had to go up there and into the office and the warehouse and shit and do all the signing. So it was crazy, man. Like I was going all over the place, man. Oh, and I was in Vegas too, because Swamp had a show in Vegas, and that's where we had to shoot some of the music videos. So I shot 2 music videos and did all these shows from May 6th to about July 26th or June 26th. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good problems. Good busy.
Yeah, no, good busy for sure. Good busy, but yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Are there any upcoming tours or shows or appearances that you can announce right now or that you know about?
Yeah. Well, we're working on it right now. We have like there's some dates. I don't think I can announce them just yet, but there is some dates that we have like for October, and we're just kind of working out like the details on that, like when we're gonna announce or whatever. But hopefully,
again?
What's up?
Is that stuff with the Kings?
Potentially, but
Yeah.
possibly.
Things that I can announce because they probably love the Kings.
Possibly with Cottonmouth Kings, possibly somewhere on that run with Rehab.
Dope.
But then there's also 2 other, actually maybe even potentially 3 other shows and opportunities. Unfortunately, we're not the Gathering. The Gathering, I think they decided they're gonna go like more horrorcore this year and shit. And like we almost got it, dude. Like I was hearing a lot of rumors, dude, like early on that we were gonna do it. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, here we go. And then I got hit up, I got the call, and I guess they talked to their people or whatever, and they were just like, hey, yeah, we're gonna do this whole like horrorcore like thing, which is cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
No,
because next year's an anniversary year, so you got to bring back the old school. It's 25 years next year.
Right. So I'm hoping there's a whole like Suburban Noise Records like fucking day or stage or something.
That would make perfect sense.
That would be dope, man. That would be super dope. Have a whole SRH Suburban Noise Records day, fucking or stage.
Have had PE
Yeah, me and Swamp
won't come back, but other than that, it should be all right.
Me and Swamp will ascend on that bitch.
You guys can play the Clue 4. He doesn't have any interest in that. But yeah, they Cottonmouth, the new version of Cottonmouth played last year, and Mad Child.
That
was
dude, and Yellow Wolf and Ritz and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, dude. I even bring back Riff Raff.
Yeah, that don't work.
Well, they definitely don't happen.
That's all right. You got the Limp Bizkit tour out of it.
I saw they put Skits Craven on there. I was just like,
Yeah, people are real happy.
Oh yeah, people are real happy about that.
Yeah. I think he's dope. People hate him because he made a claim that he's
I don't know why
because he
people hate
made that claim.
Oh, he made that. Yeah.
I'm the king of horrorcore or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
His music's dope. He's a cool dude.
yeah. No, I've never, like I never got to meet him in person or anything, but I've heard nothing but good things,
Yeah, people just got upset. He said that shit last year, and people don't get over shit.
Oh, dude, I was
There's
reading some
juggalos that are still mad at Eminem. They
I
just
was
don't know
reading some
better.
of the comments. I was just like, damn, man.
Yeah, dude, poor
Did
guy.
you see that clip of ICP fully laying out that whole story?
Yeah, on Drink Champs.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh,
no,
no.
he was about Eminem.
I don't know if is that a recent clip or not? Okay, I
Yeah,
thought so because it popped up for me, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
watch
because
this
they
whole
asked,
fucking
like, what's
thing.
your problem with
Yeah.
Eminem? They're like, we haven't had a problem with Eminem in fucking 20 years.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard them go in depth about it.
on the
Like-
drink champs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Me and Swamp saw that on the when we were on the road.
Yeah.
That shit
Bob
was- that
Day was
shit
a little
was-
out of it, but it was,
Yeah,
it was
a little bit.
Dude, it was long. It was dope though, man. Shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was funny, dude.
that
Fucking
was
yeah,
cool.
no, man. I would love to do some shit with those dudes, man. And like yeah, hopefully next year, man. Hopefully next year we'll get the gathering. I think, as far as festivals go, we might end up doing one of these cannabis festivals. I gotta talk to my boy, but hopefully we'll get on one of these I don't know if it's the Arizona Cannabis Festival or the Las Vegas Cannabis, one of the Oklahoma Cannabis Fest. Hopefully we'll get on something.
Yeah, with weed becoming legal, you would think all the original members of KMK would want to come back and be like, all right, we need to rekindle this because
Right.
now it's like the time. Like
We did it.
They're having weed festivals,
Yeah.
and all like like I think the market is now.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, shit. I mean, these bongs are dope, but the fucking their weed, bro. Like their weed was fire, dude. Like I went to the dispensaries out in Cali. They're sold out now. But last year when they launched the shit, like the Cottonmouth Kush,
Mhm.
and dude, all that shit was fire, dude. I was telling fucking Loke, I was like, you got to bring that shit back, bro. Like that shit's fucking chronic, dude. Like, because it was, man, like all that shit, like, and it's like, you got Burner doing cookies, man, like KMK should be doing that shit like that,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they were the fucking smoke kings before.
Yeah, they made it.
smoking was even
right.
cool.
They were. Yeah,
right? They
I didn't
should
even
have
know what weed was when they was rapping about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, 4
yeah,
years
they
old.
should have been doing cookies before cookies for sure.
And then you hit KMK in the 2000s.
Yeah, shit,
Yeah.
the 90s.
And then the
Yeah,
90s.
man.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, fucking and like all that shit's like, yeah, it's super nostalgic too, man. You go back and like I go back and listen to these records, man, and it's just like there's not a bad record, man. They're all fire, dude. Like there's you can find fucking bangers on all these records, dude. Like it's crazy. You know?
they definitely had it. It's definitely a legacy, man.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. A legacy. It's a legacy, it's a dynasty, and it's super, super rad to be a part of it, man.
no, that's sick.
Yeah, it's super
that's
cool
dope.
to be. Yeah, so like I'm super stoked for the future, and I just want to keep working with all these dudes, and like I want to do stuff like I said, like bring Slamerican into and do work with CNT and Ritz and
Yeah.
well, whoever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to expand it. I want to make it bigger, better, and better than ever. And I'm here for it.
I love it, man. Yeah, you and Ritz could be fucking brothers, bro.
Yeah, right, dude. I know they be talking shit on they're like, oh, he's the Timu version of Ritz. Stacks the Wish version of Ritz. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, hey, anything fucking involving Ritz is dope. So I'll take that as a compliment.
Fucking Timu Ritz. I love it.
Yeah, I'll take
That's
that.
epic.
That's
That's epic.
yeah, no, it's some funny shit. It's some funny shit. But no, me and Rich definitely need to do some shit. Like I've been wanting to do some shit with Rich for a long time. And it's funny too, because it's like if you go and look at my old album, like if you go and look at like the last one, Mr. Purple, it's like I'll have like, like totally different haircut and fucking I'm all wearing like a suit and tie and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, I stack the styles. I do different shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely didn't look like Ritz a few years ago.
That's dope. That's funny as hell, though, man. But I love it. I love to see it. But I get it. People talk shit, and even myself, like I love this scene. I love the underground. I love this type of music. But being in it for so long, even though I try to be positive, I just assume I'm gonna dislike most of the shit I listen to. even though, you know what I mean, I'll say I hope it's good. Like I want it to be good, but I just expect it to not be because most things aren't to me.
Right.
And we listened to your record, and I was like, it was like as shitty as it sounds, it was surprising because it was good. I was like, I'm surprised that I like this.
Yeah.
Normally I wouldn't like, you know, I didn't know anything about you, not you, but just like normally someone's like, here, check this out, this new guy. I'm like, okay. I listened to it multiple times. I was like, this shit's fucking it's dope.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I'm gonna, like I said, like I'm already working on the next 2 projects, man. So like I got 3. I got 3 different projects I'm working on right now, all at the same time. So like I'm just like fucking going Ultimate Warrior on this shit. So
that's right. I'm excited to hear it, man. I'm glad. I'm excited that I know you. You know what I mean? And now I get to check it out and I go back. Now I can go back and listen to your old shit, get excited about the new shit, get hyped for, you know, you rekindling fucking music that I used to love and bringing people back together in the Suburban Noise Tribe. Like that's
fuck yeah. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I want to fight. Like, let's do another Subnoize Soldiers. Let's go. Let's do another fucking Spaded, Jaded, and Faded, baby. Like, I'm down for all of it.
Fuck yeah. That'd be sick. Especially if you can get some of them cats we mentioned, even if it's just for one appearance or something like.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, dude.
Be epic.
I was already talking to Dog Boy back last year, back in February, man. And like me and him hit it off really good, dude. We were talking about like fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm and all kinds of shit, dude, at the whiskey. And you know, like we were just talking about that shit, and then I was started telling him about like, oh yeah, dude, like, you know, blah 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 blah. When you used to come to Tucson, and he was like, well, oh shit. He's just like, damn. He's like, hold up, dude. He's like, we've known each other that long, like, man. I was like, yeah, dude. And so I started chopping up, and I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I didn't have a beard, so you didn't know it was me, and fucking, but like we started chopping it up, and I started like kind of singing some of the songs. Like he was like, holy shit, dude. Like I was kind of blowing his mind, like all the tracks that I knew of his. And I was like, yeah, dude, I got a bunch of like, you know, reggae hip hop kind of shit I'm working on.
Sick, bro.
And I was telling him, I was just like, yeah, it's like kind of like Enjoy the Ride, that song you did, you and Richter. And it was like, you know, it was on the B side of Long Live the Kings. It was on Hidden Stash 5. And he was like, yeah, dude. He's like, I was like, yeah, something like that. And he was like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm down. He's like, let's do it, you know. So we're gonna do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fully plan on doing on stuff with all these guys, man. That's like, so yeah, if I can get, you know, whoever I can get, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
like,
make a new Too Rude record while you're at it. While he's at it.
Yeah, bro. Fucking like, I mean, dude, like to me, all those songs that Too Rude did with Cottonmouth Kings are super epic, bro.
Shit, all the ones they did is Too Rude.
Yeah, dude,
bro.
Yeah,
just the song Too Rude is fucking one of my favorite songs, man.
Yeah, I got both Too Rude records. I got Reinvention, the self-titled, and then I got the Rebel Rhythm, which is the Dog Boy one. Yeah.
I remember he was when they just formed the new KMK with Chucky, and he was originally announced as a member, and I got fucking about that.
Oh, bro, I know, dude.
He wasn't there, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I know, dude. I don't know what happened with that, dude. I'm still curious as to like, you know, like what happened with that, because I think maybe, you know, like he's just gonna be featured on the new record.
Yeah, probably just touring life.
You know, yeah, maybe that's probably what it is. He probably just can't tour. You know,
but yeah,
something like that. I'll have to find out.
Yeah, let me know.
But yeah,
I'd love to fucking talk to him. I'll just sing his songs.
Dude, I can tell you right now, dude. Chucky, and Judge, and Loke, and Taxman, dude. Like, it's super positive vibes and good times, and like you can just feel like the heart and the soul, man, is still like there, and like they fucking are getting it, dude. So like much love and respect to those dudes, and fucking, you know, like I'm super stoked to hear all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like just some of these fucking Kuma guy fucking tracks, these beats that they've showed me, bro. I'm just like, whoo.
For sure. No, I'm excited to see them doing music together.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, in the last, I don't know how many, the later years of the Kings, I've had some choice words to say about whatever was happening there. Especially
yeah,
the
dude.
D-Loc phases.
No, I know.
And then when they played the Gathering last year with this lineup, I was there doing media, so I got to go watch them. Obviously, it's a new revival. I was blown away at how positive it was, how nostalgic it was. It was so much fun. Like,
Dude,
you know what I mean? Like, but up until that point, I didn't have anything nice to say about the Cottonmouth Kings in the last 5 or 6 years.
Right. No, I get it. I get it, man. Like, no, it was rough times, man. Fuck, dude. Like, but yeah, dude, like
No, it
when
was.
you see it live, dude, it's just like, damn.
Because they're all part of the history. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, Judge D was around forever. Munchie was technically in the group the whole time anyway.
Right. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that the last two members, the original member, would be Taxman and D-Loc, bro? I didn't see that one coming.
No, that was not on anybody's bingo card.
But Chucky's been there from the gate.
For sure.
Judge D's been there from the gate. Like, it's just, and Judge, like, Daddy X was gonna give the reins. Like, eventually, Daddy X was older than all of them, and eventually, supposedly, he was gonna, pass the torch to Judge D, and Judge D was gonna take Brad's place. And that was gonna be like, that was supposed to happen. Just never did. You know what I'm saying? But and I don't know. Yeah, and I don't. Like, I'm not sure why they even added Dirtball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think really at the time, Tech was blowing up and shit, and like the chopper shit, and they wanted to add. I think they wanted to add some inject some shit into, and like, I think that was Brad's doing, and they just kind of did that. They just rolled with it,
It is what it is. Yeah,
Oh no, it's all very interesting. It's all very interesting story. Those dudes should have a new fucking DVD. They should have a new documentary.
So I think somebody else would have to make that for them. But yeah, they definitely
yeah, for real. Did you guys see the ICP?
Oh yeah, when they brought Bobby and and
Zinger and shit. That was. They
were trying to get them back together. They wanted them to do one show or whatever.
Yeah, that was wild, dude. I thought it was gonna happen. I was just like, if anybody can bring them back together,
right?
It's ICP, dude.
It would have been dope. Well, I mean, I did recently. I know recently Brad showed his face for the first time in years.
I saw that.
It was like crazy. Him and his daughter. I think it was her wedding or something like that.
Yeah, dude.
Photos up on the internet. He looked good. I mean, you can't say much about a photo, but
yeah.
No, he definitely. That was crazy, man. So obviously, I mean, he's still around. You know what I'm saying? I heard he was out in Palm Springs or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But what I do know is that fucking this album is a banger, and and we're gonna keep doing some fucking Suburban Noise dopeness. 100%. Oh, and and these, like I said, like these shirts, these hats, they were a part of the Stacc pack on the subnoizestore.com. Unfortunately, you can't get them anymore, but you still can get the CDs and the vinyls on subnoizestore.com.
Are those the same? I was going to ask you because I wouldn't look because the vinyls are available. Those are that one.
Yeah, like, so what we did is that when I was at the warehouse, I autographed. I pretty much I took, I'd say probably maybe 5 or 10 of the gold ones and 5 or 10 of the black ones, and we left them there in the warehouse at Suburban Noise. So that way,
so it's literally the gold. It's just random golden ticket. You're ordering. You might get the black one. You might get the golden ticket one.
No. I'll have to go check the website. On the website, does it only say one vinyl?
Yeah.
Or is there two? Is there two?
It just shows the one for $39.99.
Okay, that's just the black one then. So
maybe it's sold out.
They might be sold out, but I'll double check with them, because if not, You should be able to still get this because there was still a few gold ones left. The last time I checked, there was still a few gold ones left with the golden ticket. So I have a few on me. Like if anybody wants to personally like hit me up and message me, like I have a few that I can do. And like I even have a few of the hats and the shirts as well. So like I can still do the packages myself. Like if you missed out on the pre-order packages, on the stack packs, I still have access to it. All you gotta do is just DM me, just hit me up on IG or hit me up on yeah, see? Yeah, so it just has the black vinyl and the black and the CD. So it does not have the gold one on there. So they might be sold out. If they I'll double check. If not, if they are sold out, I can do them personally. Just DM me through IG or Facebook and I'll we can work it out. You know what I'm saying? We can work out the details.
There you go. Hit them up quick. Hit them up quick before they all gone. Get your golden ticket.
There's not a whole lot of the gold ones left, but we got some shirts, we got some hats left. Like these, so basically we had all the stuff for the pre-order packages, right? And we were, having to autograph it in the warehouse, ship it out. Of course, like the day we went to ship it out, it was like Juneteenth, so that's like a holiday now. So the post office was closed. So it's just like we were running all kinds of chaos. And then we got these hats and these shirts that, that were for the pre-order. We also had them for the album release shows for like Tucson and Santa Ana and San Diego, right? So that dude, shit just got crazy, man. Like the hats got lost in the mail. So we didn't have the hats for the show, but now I got the hats. So basically for the next tour, for the next show, festival, tour, whatever we do, we will have a limited edition, amount of limited run, obviously, of these Stacc Styles SRH hats and these Stacc Styles Subnoize Records SRH shirts, the Live Your Best Life shirts. So there's only a few available, but they are still available. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Get them while you can.
Yeah.
On that shit. Go to subnoizestore.com if you want to buy the CD, the shirt. Hit him up directly if you're trying to get that golden ticket or some of them bundles.
For sure. So yeah, you can go to subnoizestore.com or you can hit me up directly. And that's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it. But yeah, we're gonna be getting back on the road real soon. And I gotta definitely before the year is out. We'll be back on the road doing shows, and like I said, I got multiple projects in the works. We still have 3, maybe even 4 more music videos dropping off of this record. So there's still a lot of content. There's still a lot of music videos, still a lot of merch. Like all this shit's going to be coming out in the weeks to come.
Hell yeah. I love it, man. Yeah, this is brand new. The record just came out a week ago, 21st.
Yeah, it's brand new. The brand new video dropped. It's on YouTube. It's the self-titled track, Live Your Best Life. Super dope music video, man. We shot it all over the place. Shouts out to Epidemic Media. We shot that shit in like Beverly Hills, Malibu, LA, Vegas, like all over, man. Like did some crazy shit. So it came out super, super dope. If you go to Subnoize Records YouTube page, you can watch all my music videos that have come out so far. Leave with the King featuring Johnny Richter, Renegade with Obnoxious, Weed Wax and Whiskey. That's got some Bring the Noise tour footage of the Head PE tour. There's the I'm trying to think. I want to say there's another video that dropped besides the Weed Wax and besides the ones I just named and the Live Your Best Life one. I know that we have DGAF Nonstop music video coming, Another Day, and In the Mood. We have those 3 music videos coming. So
hell yeah. All kinds of shit along the way. Where's the best place for people to follow you and keep up with all the stuff you're doing? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
Best places to just is at Stacc Styles, STACC STYLES. and you can, it's at Stacc Styles on everything, man. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I think I'm pretty sure it's just at Stacc Styles, dude, on like everything. Or if you want, you can just go to stackstyles.com. You can go to stackstyles.com and you could just, click any of like the links, and it'll take you to any one of my pages.
There you go. Keep it easy.
Yeah. That's that. There's dopeshoprecords.com. That's more merchandise, basically, like more exclusive merch and stuff like that. And then there's the subnoizestore.com, which is, more Stacc Styles and merch from the Subnoize catalog. and then you got just stackstyles.com. So it's a lot, but it's the easiest way to go and network to all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all connected.
For sure. Oh, absolutely. So check out stackstyles.com. Get all the links to all the different places you need to go.
Yeah.
And you can find some of that old school shit, the pre-Subnoize shit, and get that shit on lockdown, man.
Yeah, no, it's super dope, man. Like if you look on subnoizestore.com, man, they got like a bunch of like King Spade shit, and there's like all kinds of shit on there, man. Like Big B, King Spade. There's like old school shit. There's new school shit. Obnoxious, Stacc Styles. Like it's really dope how it's like all integrated, and like how they're bringing back like some of the old logos and old merch, and like I thought it was super, super cool.
No, absolutely.
A lot of people don't know about it because there's two websites. There's suburbannoiserecords.com and then there's subnoizestore.com. So like a lot of people don't know like that there's two different websites.
Yeah,
there's also SRH. There's also SRH.com. So and that's all the SRH merch too. So it's like there's a lot of fucking websites, dude.
Calm down, Kevin. Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking websites.
Right. If you want to buy shit, there's a website. Fucking buy it. Yeah, no, they got.
Because I didn't even think about it until I was on here right now, and I was like, "Damn, dude!" I was like, "There's fucking dopeshoprecords.com, stackstyles.com, subnoizestore.com, srh.com, fuck, suburbannoiserecords.com." I can't even say them all. Ridiculous.
Just support. Well, whichever one you want to go to, support.
Fuck yeah.
If you ain't got no money, fucking stream that shit.
Do it up, stream it, download it, all that good shit, man.
Hell yeah, man! I love to see it. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you're here,
dude. Fucking thank you so much for having me, man. Privileged to be here. Super, super dope. Nice meeting all y'all. For real, fucking anytime, man. Anytime y'all want to run it again, let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Same goes for you, man. Like, you know what I mean? And let us know about when you get new shit dropping or the tour announcements or show announcements.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, definitely, man.
Worst case scenario, we can at least share it and let people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, shit. Like I said, right now we just dropped a new album, so we're just running that like the new video, "Live Your Best Life," and like just really running that as the main focus and the main single because it's like the summer jam. You know what I'm saying? It's like that West Coast summer fucking vibe. It's got DJ Swamp on the talk box. You know what I'm saying? With some California love type shit. But so yeah, it's super dope. So that's kind of where we're focused right now. But we do have like more videos and stuff dropping off of this record. And like I said, like new merch and new content coming. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted on the new any new dates or any new shit popping.
Sure, man. Yeah, we're always here. Go pick up Live Your Best Life, man. It's out now. It's fucking dope. 13 tracks. It's a good time, man. Got Johnny Richter, Neutron, Why Not, Obnoxious, Chucky Chuck, and Big Henry, and John Russell.
Yeah.
All on that record. The other video was Renegade, I think, that you were trying to think of earlier.
Oh, yeah. Leave with the King, Renegade, Weed, Wax, and Whiskey, Live Your Best Life. I think that's the 4 that's out right now. But then we got D-Gap Nonstop, Another Day, In the Mood. I still want to say there's one more, but.
So a video for pretty much every track on the record that isn't an intro. Or an
Pretty
internet.
much, pretty much, pretty much. I tried.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's the shit. That's dope. That's a dope. So go check it out. Stream the videos, stream the music, buy a fucking record, buy a CD, buy a t-shirt. Support that new shit, man. Support the underground. He's trying to keep it alive. Help him.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Do it up.
Hell yeah. I guess I got one more question for you. If anybody in the chat room has any questions real quick, here's your last chance. I know we had a couple, but we kind of asked them. We used to ask all of our guests this, and I fuck it up most of the time now. But you're new here, so I didn't want to fuck it up for you. Essentially, man, you got 3 albums, 3 records. You know, maybe you're stranded on an island, people say, but I say like they inspire you, like either as a child or you know, you get angry at something and you punch the wall and you go listen to this record, or you cry in your car, whatever it may be. Just the 3 records that you just could not live without. What would they be?
Oh man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
3 records that I could not live without. That is rough, dude.
Oh yeah, it's a heavy hitting question.
I mean, obviously
Why we
there's more
say-
than 3, but
No.
you know what I mean? There's
Dude, that
and no
is
judgment, no
rough.
judgment. It could be like Dirty Dancing soundtrack or something like that. We ain't gonna hate.
Oh yeah, we've got some
man.
singers.
Dude, damn, that is a really good question. I guess the first thing that comes to mind, you know, when I was a kid, the Blues Brothers soundtrack. I gotta say, I gotta put up. I don't know why. I would put. I just say, you know, I used to listen to it all the time when I was a kid, like going to bed at night and shit. So I'm gonna put that is number 1, the Blues Brothers soundtrack.
Down with that.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh man, dude. Cause like I'm a huge fan of like classic rock and shit, like Traveling Wilburys and shit. Tom Petty, fuck, dude, and you know, but
You kind of look like him too. Now that you say it.
Yeah.
Right.
oh, trying to think, dude. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Roy
right.
Orbison. That's a really tough question, dude. Because like I got so many favorites. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate the fact that every time you say something, I see it in you.
Yeah, dude. It's just like, dude. It's like,
You got Roy's glasses on, like I see it.
Man. Well, yeah, Jeff Lynne, man. Fuck it.
You got a little Lane Stanley in you too. I see.
Yeah. No, it's really hard, dude. Because like, you know, I love CCS Crew Lyrical Bartenders, dude. Because like that was like the best. I think they, as a group, as CCS Crew, you know, like that was the best album I did with my homies. You know what I'm saying? So that's my second choice would be CCS Crew Lyrical Bartenders, because like I feel like that was a special time, and like I made that with all my homies and shit. So, and like it's such a good record, you know. It's so slept on. Nobody knows about it. It's just one of those great records, man. CCS Crew Lyrical Bartenders.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's my number 2, and that's just kind of like a sentimental, personal one.
Yeah.
And number 3, oh god, dude, fuck. I mean, you know, Cottonmouth Kings are my like favorite group, you know. So it's like if I was on an island,
Which child of the Kings? do you
and I
choose?
had to have, you know, a fucking Cottonmouth King record. Oh man, if I was on an island, okay, so let's think about this. If I was on an island and I needed a Cottonmouth King record to really put me in the mode, and I, you know, like grow weed and have weed, smoke weed on this island, I'm gonna say fucking Sunrise Sessions, dude.
Nice.
I'm gonna say Cottonmouth King Sunrise Sessions, because
I respect that.
I'll never get tired of it. I'll never get tired of
That's
that
dope.
record.
Royal Highness.
I
That's
was
rad,
gonna say
bro.
Royal Highness. I was gonna say
Those are
Royal
the 2
Highness. Royal Highness is by in my opinion, Royal Highness is the best Cottonmouth King record.
Facts. I don't even think that's opinion. I think that's just facts.
I think it's the best. Best. And I would say number 2 is Rolling Stone.
Yes.
That's what I thought you were going to say when you went with the island vibe.
Yeah.
I think you smoke weed, bro.
So yeah,
And
I'm gonna say those are the 2 best Cottonmouth. But I would say Sunrise Sessions is in, you know, either number 5 or 6 top Cottonmouth King records, you know, somewhere in there. But it's a vibe. It's a vibe, dude. It's got that like, I love that like reggae fucking, you know, hip hop shit, dude. It's like,
Hell yeah.
Like I'm tapping more into that. Like that's kind of what I did with Another Day on this album. So like I like that. I love that shit. Like 21 Pilots and like Dirty Heads and Slightly Stupid and like, you know.
Yeah.
But I've always been a little bit more like, more underground than that and more hip hop than that. And just, more grimier than that too, just because of like my background and where I come from and how I grew up and shit. So I haven't really done a whole lot of reggae shit. So but that's my shit. I love that shit. So.
Yeah. It's so fitting for the crowd that you now are associated with as well. So
yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? No, definitely, man. And it's like, bro, like fucking, like I just, I'm all about like fucking positive vibes and good times, dude. Like I fucking, I'm like, like I'm still down to get in the mosh pit and shit. Don't get me wrong, but
sure, you can't do that all the time. You gotta,
yeah. It's just one of those things. It's a balance. It's a balance.
Chill out, and then we'll wild out for a minute, and then we need to relax again.
Yeah. No, I got some crazy ones, man. Like me and DJ Spawn, we got some ragers, bro. Like where we do this like Slayer, fucking Black Sabbath, Iron Man, all kinds of crazy shit, So it's dope.
I love it. I can't. I keep saying it, but I can't wait to see who else you get to link up with and bring some of these people back or just have cool collabs. Like that's this. I love it, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for you and for me.
Hell yeah. No,
because I get to listen to him.
I'm super stoked, bro. Like I'm fucking like I'm like, let's go.
Hell yeah. What's that goddamn? Who's that guy? Oh, Jason DeVore, the dude from Authority Zero. You know that? That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He does a lot of shit, like reggae vibe type shit.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Fucking Authority Zero is the shit, dude.
Yeah.
I think they're from Phoenix, right?
I you know what? I should know that because we had him on here, but I don't fucking remember.
I don't know, man. I can't remember either.
It might be. He might have like a Phoenix. I'm thinking Cali somewhere, but he might have the same thing as you, like a Phoenix, California, like connection.
Yeah, it's really crazy because like Funk Junkies, they're like from Phoenix, and like Kaleidoscope Kid, Whitney Payton, like even though she's from Philly, like she resides
down there now.
Yeah. So it's just crazy, man. Like the Arizona Cali connection that Suburban Noise and SRH really is, and that's why I think that's like so fitting that like that whole album, like the album cover and like everything I did, what I'm saying, everything that we're doing, I thought that was really cool that we're kind of bringing it all together, man.
No, it's dope, man. I love that it is literally like it was meant to be.
Yeah,
it worked out, and it worked out good, and I think it worked out for a reason.
Fuck yeah.
The world's weird, bro.
Yeah, no, it is, man.
It's weird.
It is. Yeah, dude, the universe, man, works in mysterious ways, dude. Shit.
I love it. I hope you bring some of these people back, man, and hopefully we can have them on and talk to them because there's some old school fucking shit people like that I would love to speak to, man, like Dog Boy and fucking Joe Soul Man. Like Funk Junkies were fucking epic, dude, in my opinion. Like,
oh, dude, absolutely, man. Epic, dude. Epic.
I know he was last time I did speak to him one time. And he was DJ. He still goes by Soul Man, but he's DJ Soul Man, and he was DJing on cruise ships. He had no interest in other music, but he was doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I would fucking absolutely love to talk to that dude. Yeah, man, they were the shit.
Okay, well, shit, we gotta make it happen.
Bring it back. Yeah. Hell yeah, man, I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to seeing what's going on. Hopefully, a bunch of people hit you up, stream the record, buy the record, support. And whenever some things happen, let us know. We'll get the word out, man.
All right. Fuck yeah. Sounds good, man. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.
Brother. Much love.
You, all right. Much love. All right. Peace.
Later. Boom.
Always feels
what's up, Tony?
Hi.
Hell yeah. What up, y'all?
What up, everybody?
We're still here. That's dope. Shout out to Stacc Styles.
Stick Styles, 4 miles.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That was quite the interview.
That was fun.
Yeah, I didn't, like I said, I mean, we talked about it off here. I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, I said that about the record, and I told him, I was honest with him, like, I assumed that I wasn't going to like it. Even though, like, technically I want, like, if I go in and listen to something new, I want to like it. I hope I like it. Just track record, I assume I'm not going to.
I mean, yeah.
So when you put something on, and I try to give everything at least one good listen. with an open mind. And the first time listening to it, I was like,
Well, we already talked about it on the way home.
well, yeah, well,
Friday.
yeah, because
Saturday.
he was there for the second time I listened to it, and the first time he listened to it. And Rue's the same as Rue's worse than me actually when it comes to new music.
Way worse.
And even he was like, okay,
All right.
like,
I fucked with it the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
I was good to go.
yeah,
I'm like, all right, dude, I can get with
that's
this.
weird for one. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Well, weird
I
for
have to let
me.
things grow on me,
Yeah. Which
which isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah, but
Me
that's
either I
usually-
like it or I hate it. And
Yeah.
this just it hit different. And I was like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, because we were listening to some other things. I don't want to call anybody out, but we were listening to other music that we assumed we would enjoy from people we enjoy.
Mhm.
And he was like, ah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
I'll listen to it a few times because I like these people.
Yeah.
And he was like, I could care less about this at all. Like, but the Stacc Styles one,
But
I didn't even tell him who it was.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him to get an assumption. I just started playing music.
Yeah.
And like 3 tracks in, I was like, by the way, he's like, oh, well, this is fucking dope.
Nice.
I was sitting there just bobbing along.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. All right.
But-
getting ready to ask him who the fuck it was.
But like I said, I
Even
didn't
though
know.
the radio says who it is. Didn't even pay any
I don't even think
attention
I
to
think I purposely left that off. I just had the GPS
it.
on
I
full. Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even pay any attention.
I
to it.
purposely left that off the screen.
I was just watching out the window.
I just wanted a
bobbing.
genuine reaction because I was impressed that I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder what he's gonna think because it gave me that old school vibe.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, okay,
Oh shit.
yeah, I enjoyed it. But I didn't know how this was. I didn't know how he
I
was
think-
as a person. We never know how people are going to be.
No.
You know what I mean? That we don't know. And he's, I mean, it's obviously he's not new. We just learned that. But as far as I know,
Right.
he's new.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just like Jelly Roll's the best new artist. We've known him for 20 years.
Yeah.
Same type of vibe, but I didn't know him, so I didn't know how I was going to go. But that
I
was
think-
fucking dope.
I think there was one song that I was like, I could probably do without this one. But
Can't
you're gonna,
like them all.
you're not gonna like every single song.
Right.
I think you didn't like the one I liked the most, the Richter one, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I like. I see that. I was like, that shit makes me want to fuck it. That shit. I mean, but it makes sense because we're fucking old. That shit reminded me of like being in a club.
Yeah.
Like said she wanted to leave with the king. What? Leave with the king. Which makes sense because it's got Richter on it. He's a cottonmouth king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she wanted to leave with the king. If it would have just been him without a cottonmouth king, then
it
I'm
probably wouldn't have made any sense.
yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah. But no. But I didn't know how this was gonna go, and I fucking loved it.
That
'Cause-
went really good.
Because it's like I said, you know what I mean. I was honest with him. Like there was a long time I didn't have much good to say about anything going on over that world.
At least with Cottonmouth King.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when they ended, everything ended.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing. Suburban Noise ended. So the group had PE and those bands moved on and did their own thing.
Right.
They weren't part of that
No, that all just stopped, and everybody.
until Kevin came back
I
and
guess, oh shit. Well, I guess we all got to do our own shit now. And most of them moved on and did
Yeah.
their own thing.
never thought it would come back. And then
No.
even when it did, I didn't think I'd care.
But when it did come back, and we had a different group called the Cottonmouth Kings,
And it
like,
was
what?
well,
the
they weren't
fuck?
part of that at
Right.
first.
No,
They were-
not at all. Not at all. But when I hear Cottonmouth Kings is coming making a return, I'm thinking, okay, and then find out there's one guy that's been in the fucking
Yeah,
group
yeah.
forever, and everybody else is brand new. Like,
But this,
fuck,
yeah,
dude.
like this, like Chucky's. I love Chucky. We had Chucky on. I loved him.
Stacc
I've seen him like 6 times, and he's cool. And this as well, even more so. I think like it gives me hope
Yeah,
for that, and it got me literally
reunion.
excited. I was excited about.
we're gonna get a reunion.
I don't know about that, and I don't even know if I want that. But just the vibe. You know what I mean? I don't care.
It'll happen.
Maybe not fully. Probably not with Brad, at least.
Nobody liked
That
the
would
dude.
be
anyway.
crazy.
He was always the weakest link, anyway.
Nobody liked him.
That's not entirely true, but he was. Even though just like he said, he kind of created it. He was the business mind
He absolutely
around making
created it, yeah.
it work. He didn't create it; they were already rapping together. You know,
Yeah, but he
Saint
took
and
that
Bloke
lead.
were rapping together,
He
and then
took
Richter.
that.
Yeah, he made it a group, made it a thing, made it work, got them deals, got them known.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, he was always kind of the weakest.
Mhm.
And he brought but he also did bring the punk vibe into it, which was good and bad. But it is what it is.
For sure.
There was always weird. I don't want to talk about the Cottonmouth Kings, but
I mean,
there was always weird things with him.
I've got good and bad
Do you
things to say.
One of my, it's weird because you know how meet people and you learn things and you think of things, and sometimes it doesn't change your opinion, but sometimes it's
Right, sometimes it does.
well, sometimes it's just in the back of your mind.
Sure.
Like it's something that was off. In the moment, you're like, that's weird, but whatever, right? And then
move on.
20 years later, he ruins an entire label and fucking robs everybody and yada yada yada. And you're like, oh yeah, you remember that thing 20 years ago when you found out Brad Daddy X doesn't smoke weed and is married to a Playboy model? What's he doing in the Cottonmouth Kings?
Right.
Like
Right.
I learned that as a child, and I was like, wait, he doesn't smoke weed?
But he raps about it.
I mean, I don't smoke weed, and I'll rap about smoking weed because I've seen the songs and it's fun. I smoked weed probably at that time period.
Else's songs. You're not.
But I'm
writing songs
smoke
about
weed for the rest of my. I'll jam the fuck out of that song, and I don't even smoke weed, but I'll sing about doing it.
Right.
So I
you're
get
singing
it.
Somebody else's song.
But it was purely. But that's when I realized it was purely business.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, ICP doesn't murder people as far as we know, but that's different.
I mean, they do, just not in the sense of.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not in the sense.
back then, they were like,
physical.
they were almost politically charged for marijuana.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a gimmick. That was, I mean, it was a gimmick, but it was also like they were preaching a lifestyle that they wanted everyone to be a part of. And one of them wasn't.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought that was
wild.
weird. It was not public knowledge. It was like
No.
I learned secret knowledge. You know what I
I
mean?
just learned right now.
Yeah. Most people didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I think there was a point in time where maybe he did or he tried it or whatever. But when I learned that he didn't, I was like, what?
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's just like learning.
And then
that's just
when-
learning like Cheech and Chong. Like what's Cheech didn't smoke.
Yeah. Well, then there was like he used to do fucking like he'd do appearances on Jenny Jones and other characters. Obviously, he was in a punk band, like a lot of weird things. I was like, oh, he's found some rapper kids and made it work, which is not a bad thing, but also not necessarily a good thing. But yeah, shout out to fucking Stacc Styles. Support that man. Go follow him on Instagram. Tell him Replicon sent you. Made us look good. Somebody make us look good. We did. We can't fucking do it.
Please.
But yeah, that was dope. I forgot about fucking Too Rude for a minute.
Too rude. Too rude.
Were you singing it? Because I was.
100%.
No, I hate the police. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I want to go listen to that right now. Too good for my own good. Yeah, shit makes
And then
me
when he
feel
talked
old.
about getting into like reggae shit, I'm like, although it's a dog's life. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, all
bro?
Too Rude was
Yeah.
reggae shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's so funny. It's crazy. Yeah, that was fun, man. That was very nostalgic for me in a good way.
Yeah.
Talking about my first fucking KMK show.
I mean, I know I didn't talk about it.
That's one of the
I was
reasons.
listening,
One of
taking
the
it all
that's
in.
one of the only reasons I remember that show is because it was so memorable to me because I was so young. I drove fucking Jeff's Miata. I was 15. My birthday. I think my birthday was the next day. Like I think I turned 16. I think it was December 5th, the day before I turned 16. And he was trying to hit on this girl and roll with her and let me drive his fucking Miata to Club Karma, which was on the third floor of a warehouse on Delmar.
Had a couple buddies of mine that I talk to now that used to bounce over there. Actually, we were talking about
Really?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
I can't wait to talk. I'm going to talk
Cigar
about
shop.
that tomorrow with Jeff. Because I was like, remember that shit? It was like a point show, too. It was $1.05. That's what it was. $1.05.
That's crazy.
They had their single had just came out on Scream.
Yeah.
On the Scream soundtrack. That's how people knew who they were.
Who
But-
the fuck is all still here?
They didn't have a record. I have no fucking idea who's still here. If you're still here, say hello.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I'm gonna drop some fucking. You guys are gonna think I'm fucking gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we got to tell
Or
them about.
Maybe you don't. Maybe unless you don't know who it is.
I couldn't tell him about Fully Loaded because you were in the bathroom and I had to wait for you to come back.
Yeah.
And then he joined, so I was like, oh, I guess we'll just
Yeah, I'll
hop
good.
on into this because I was like, we're just gonna have to remind. I did mention the video I took. Though.
You did take a video.
Of
My
you.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, you did talk
I
about
went
that already.
briefly, but not really.
Oh fuck.
I mentioned that it existed,
Oh yeah.
but I had to wait for it. Was a cliffhanger.
Real quick though, I got one for you.
All right,
Real quick.
I'm excited.
What do you call a
Oh.
cheap circumcision? Fucking rip off.
That's not funny,
That
Dad.
was fucking hilarious, bro.
That's not funny, Dad.
That's so fucking hilarious, bro. I was gonna come back with that when I got done, and he was already here.
Oh, you've
I
been
was
waiting.
like,
You've been
fuck!
waiting.
Oh, I've been waiting on it, dude, for a
I've
while.
been sitting on that one for an hour. Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
But yeah, real quick, like I said, I don't know who the fuck's still here, but I'm excited that I'm excited for this Saturday because I'm going to the fucking AJR.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Concert.
Do you know who that is?
Not off the top of my head. I'm sure if I heard a song, I might know, but
Yeah, I'm going to see them,
I didn't.
and I think it's going to be fun.
I think it is too. After you showed me what it was,
Yeah.
but I still had never heard it before.
I
And the
know I
fact that
heard-
there's a group big enough to play the fucking Enterprise singer
Right.
that I've never heard of is insane to me. It's one thing if I never heard it.
Right.
There's plenty of music I haven't heard,
Sure.
but not hearing of it and it's that big
Right.
blows my mind.
dude, it's so wild seeing how big some of these people are that I've never fucking heard of. Like, I would drive past the factory and it'll be 2 p.m. and the doors don't open for another 4.5 hours, and the line will be all the way down the fucking building, through the parking lot, all the way down the other end of the park. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this person?
Yeah, right.
No fucking idea. I'm playing the
But
shape.
even the factory, I mean, the factory's fairly big, but you're looking at 3,000.
Well, I mean,
A
Right.
fucking
for the shape it's
Arena?
arena, but not the Enterprise. But I've seen it for the shape it's arena too, and
Yeah.
it's like it just blows my mind. And it's just happening more and more. That's just, I guess, how old we are.
that's what I'm like. I
I
don't
don't
want
know
to be that.
any of these people. Like, if I watch a music award show now, I'm lucky to know one.
I don't know if people are in line for the show or if they're in line for ticket sales.
Oh, for the show. Nobody gets in line for ticket sales no more. That's not a thing.
Well, then people are fucking.
They haven't done that.
I guess it's
Long
general
time.
admission. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because they want a good spot.
Yeah.
They have the pit, they have floor tickets, so they want to be in the front. Sure. Yeah, nobody
Well,
stands
it's
in,
all general admission.
ain't nobody standing in line for tickets in fucking 10 years. At least. There's not even a place to go buy tickets anymore.
I'll go down to the fucking
Nope,
stadium
online.
and get them down the stadium. Especially if you're looking for like.
Yeah, but it's not like like when we were
you're
kids.
not- yeah, you're
It's not
staying
tickets
like
go on
4
sale
hours.
at 10 a.m. and you have to be there at fucking 10 a.m. We used to have line tickets and shit when we were kids.
Yeah.
We used to go to Schnucks. I remember going to Schnucks and JC
Oh,
Penney's.
that's crazy. I remember that.
Like now you're just on the fucking website hoping to fucking get through.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
which I would prefer. I would prefer being the third guy in the fucking line at JC Penney. I know I'm getting a fucking ticket. Not fucking logging in at 11 o'clock and fucking robots and shit are stealing all. You know what I mean? Like that sucks. You had to physically fucking
Or you
show
have
up
to have
somewhere.
the email and be in the Discord group and all that
Have the
stuff
fucking pre-sale
to
code.
get it at like the day before,
Yeah.
and then even still at the pre-sale, the tickets for some reason are 5 times the price of the normal tickets.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened with Paramore
Oh, yeah, I
one
believe it.
time. Like,
All the
what
time.
the fuck is happening?
This is a pre-sale for fucking whatever the fuck I did for you.
Yeah,
Not fucking you get to pay fucking 5 times because you get here a day early. It's not.
Right.
That's not what we agreed to. This is you get a fucking advancement before the general public.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah. Like you get privilege.
You get
'cause
first dibs
yeah.
because you like me or whatever the fuck. You signed up for this.
You
or whatever
gave me
the
your
fuck you did.
information.
Yeah, I sold your data to Google, so here's a password to fucking log in early.
Yeah.
Not fucking pay triple. Yeah, that shit's whack. I prefer standing in line, and I always liked having the tickets. I was always afraid I would lose them because it was like however fucking many
Yeah.
months in advance.
Yeah.
We used to have Capital tickets. The only reason I know this is I still have some, but they were fucking like this big.
Yeah.
Like Ticketmaster tickets like this, and these things were fucking like a marquee.
Yeah, I still had a couple of them. So
Yeah. And you get your little envelope and you get your tickets.
I always kept them in the envelope, threw them on the top of the visor, so you always had.
Yeah. I remember I had a pair of tickets turn black one time.
Yeah.
Got
that'll
stun on them.
happen.
Oh wow.
The sun turned them black.
Oh, that sucks. It'll also turn black if you get hand sanitizer on them.
Yeah.
Same with receipts.
Or if you never mind. But yeah. What up, guys? I see a bunch of people popping in and out. If you just tuned in, You missed Stacc Styles, and it was dope as fuck. If you're an
was.
old school Juggalo or
Dope.
underground fan or whatever, you should fucking go back and listen. And if you're a new one, you should listen too because his record just came out a week ago and it's dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone should hear it and be interested because it's worth it. Yeah, we'll talk about our trip. Did you happen to watch any of that television program?
No, but I did. I put it on multiple nights. I put it on my
look at it.
No,
Unfucking
You just put it on.
I don't want to. There's so many shows that I say I want to watch and I don't watch.
Yeah, but you took the time to turn it on.
I can't mentally bring myself to watch that fucking show. It's not that I have anything against it. I have mental issues.
Well, I know that.
It's,
I was just curious if you
got a
watched
whole lot against it. All you did was turn it on and walked away. Didn't even watch 5 minutes of it.
Did you listen to it while you went to sleep?
No, I put it on in the other room.
Oh. I mean, he still got him his plays, so that's props for that.
I did that multiple nights. Like I would go up, I would turn it on, and let it play.
I was genuinely, because you were so excited about the conversation.
I am excited.
I was genuinely curious of your reaction to the show.
So now we just leave him out of things when we get that, and then you and I just watch it.
But I was excited about him.
I don't watch TV
He's not
shows.
normally excited about anything. And
yeah.
after having that conversation, he was actually excited.
And I'm still excited.
Because I know he's not a good actor, so he was actually fucking excited. So I was hoping he would come back and be like, "Oh, I made it to episode 3, and you were right, blah blah blah.
Honestly,
you did this
I
and
knew he
that."
was full
I
of
don't
shit.
watch
He wasn't
TV
gonna
shows
watch
like
it.
you guys do. I don't.
I don't either.
I don't watch TV
don't
shows
watch
at
TV
all,
shows.
but I made a point to do my homework to watch a show of a guy that we were going to have on to see if I liked it or not.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, I didn't listen to like if we have on a musician, typically I don't listen to the music. So I mean, what's the difference?
It's way different.
Well, it's also shitty. Both of those things are shitty.
Huh?
Do better. We've been doing this long enough for you to do better.
Yeah.
Then you can have, then you can partake in the conversation.
I mean, he had no problem watching one of the stupidest fucking movies we ever had to deal with fucking Nicolas Cage. And he watched that.
Yeah.
The Color of Fucking Space. He watched that with no fucking
It's
problem.
such a fucking well-received movie from the public. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
People love it.
No, they don't.
They do.
That's fucking the critics, bro.
Well, it's people that reviewed it.
The public don't like it. It's the fucking critics are like, oh, this fucking movie is fucking awesome, and it sucks.
I think it's just.
Like Siskel and Ebert or
I
whatever.
think to be fair, people just love the book, the author, because it's H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
So they were excited to see it, an adaptation of a book they love. So they like, and they probably saw things that we didn't, because I've never read that shit. I can
See,
say
Mr. Ward's listening to this and trying to get his feedback on the
I thought you
show.
said
This would be the first time ever anybody
And
wants
now-
to listen to me.
And now he can't.
It would be the
get
first
your
time ever that
feedback.
anybody
true.
wants to listen.
That's
to
the first time I actually saw genuine
me.
excitement.
The
into
only
that.
time you ever want to talk to me
To be
about
fair.
and ask me my opinion about something is to try is on that chance that it might make me look bad. So it's like, okay,
That's not true.
that is true.
When we do reviews, I ask your opinion.
All the time.
That's the whole point of them.
Yeah.
We
All
should
the
do a review about. I wanted to do a review about that television show.
What happened?
But don't let me stop you.
Well, you haven't watched it yet,
Yeah.
so we can't all do a review together.
That's just mind blowing that he goes out of his way to put it on, but don't even like I said, don't even watch like a minute. Don't even watch a second of it.
I probably watched the first episode for about 10 minutes, but I was going to bed. Like I don't remember the show exists until I was like, oh shit! I said I would play it overnight. Like I totally forgot the show
I mean, at least you
existed.
did that. I wasn't trying to fucking dish you.
I don't even know if he did that.
I was genuine. You were.
I promise you, I did.
I don't know if he did.
I mean, I halfway agree with the fact that I don't ever want his fucking opinion, but it was probably the only time I ever saw you genuinely excited to see, watch, hear, or listen to something we talked about.
Mhm.
So I really wanted your opinion because you genuinely seemed interested.
Yeah.
Most of the times you are uninterested or you don't
And when
care.
I,
just
and
like
when
you
I
said.
watch it in a year and a half, I will let you
well,
know.
We'll be on fucking season 3 by then. It'll be picked up.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys watch it, you should go to imdb.com, search Bad Advice, leave a review, leave a rating. It does have a rating now because we got people to rate it, but it's an 8.1 out of 10, and it should be fucking higher.
And if
now.
you haven't watched it, go to fucking
Tubi.
Tubi and
free.
download the Tubi app and watch it.
For some reason, your
Free.
review
It's
still
all
never went
free.
up. I have the only fucking written review on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I'm not going back and rewriting the whole fucking.
Yeah, because you have
600
150 characters or whatever.
600.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
That is crazy.
Like, you had to have at least that many to fucking say yes.
Like they could have stopped it at 400 characters. They didn't have to go. That's like 2 more pages.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of words. I wrote a lot of words for no reason. And it's
Apparently,
probably
I did too.
yeah, even less of a reason, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like mine being the only one there. I don't want to take it down now. I don't want to be the one guy.
Well, it shows you care.
Yeah, like there's like 100 things misspelled because I was doing it all quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Rube did his, and I was like, "Fuck that! I want to do that too." There is like 7 or 8 exclamation points too, because those count as characters.
Just in a row after every word.
Yeah, I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" This is so funny.
I don't even know where the fuck my review would have went.
I don't know. Bad review land, I guess. As of right now, though, just so you guys know, next week on the show we have no one.
Nobody.
Kind of excited about it. It's been a while, but also that could change.
Yeah, it could change.
That could change. There's a few people who I've been speaking to. It was just a matter of timing. We were out of town and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wasn't that concerned with it. I was like, we've had a lot of guests in a row.
Yeah.
I even told him I'd be okay with not having a guest on for a week.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too. But if someone like I literally talked to someone 2 days ago, they're like, "Oh, I think we could probably do that date," which I'd already presented.
Mhm.
And they're like, "But if you fill it up, that's fine. We can probably figure out another." So if they come back and say, "Yeah, we can do that date," then I'll just give them the date. And
That'd be dope.
Which would be cool, something different. I'm not going to talk about it because it won't,
I don't know.
it's not. I'll tell you about it. I'm saying I don't want to tell.
I'm just like-
I don't want to tell people we're going to have these people on and then not have these people on and
right.
whatever.
Fact.
What are you looking at? Fantasy football?
No,
You gonna tell them about being rude? We went to the Ozarks.
we did.
Did you ride the duck boats?
No,
We didn't do anything Ozark related.
that's not true. We rode a limo bus.
We did.
We got on a limo.
We got a
bus,
fucking party bus, bro.
Fuck yeah, we did.
Who's we?
Him and I and
Did you
2
too?
other fucking people.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 people on the way there and like fucking 20 on the way back.
Yeah, like 20 on the
That's
way
fun.
back.
Yeah, that was an unexpected, pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It was fun. We
Was
drank a lot.
What did they?
Shout out to Z's Transportation, the only way to travel.
It is
How did that
the-
even come about? Like that? Like I'm so confused. Like,
The party bus?
yeah.
We seen a flyer at the hotel. And
And
we
you
were
just
like,
said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call this."
Yeah,
party
so
bus."
we drove. Whatever, we drove there. We stopped at one of my favorite Buffett's,
Bitch.
Sirloin Stockade. Me and Joe always go there on the way to the float. It's right in Rolla. The place we were gonna go, and then
Yeah.
they weren't open yet.
Yeah.
We stopped there, enjoyed a buffet. Got down to the Ozarks, and yeah, as we were checking in, the plan was we were just gonna take an Uber.
Mhm.
And it was like, what was it? Like 10 miles.
20.
It's 20 minutes
Yeah.
technically,
yeah,
which
about
is
10
way
miles.
longer than that.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was like 12 or 15 miles or something like that. So we were just going to Uber. Uber trip was like $35 one way. But that could change.
Yeah.
Because they could have surge pricing. Obviously, at a huge event, they probably would have.
Yeah.
So best case scenario was $35 both ways, but probably going to be higher. As we're checking in, I look to the left. I'm like, look at this. They're like fucking shuttle party bus to the fucking amphitheater.
Ooh.
$35 per person.
Ooh.
I was like, okay, so and we called and they're like, yeah, it's round trip. Because I was like, that's one way, that's black
Yeah.
per person. But if it's round trip, that means it's the same price or cheaper than an Uber, which it was.
Especially on the way back, because you know there are gonna be surge prices on
Yeah,
the way back.
exactly. That was my biggest concern. I was like, it's probably going to be expensive at fucking 11 o'clock at night or whatever.
Mm-hmm. You had to
So-
walk 8 blocks away from the fucking pickup.
Yeah. So we Ruth set it all up. He called them. And the guys were funny because they were like, "Oh, we can pick you up at this time," which was like 45 minutes early or something.
Yeah, like way early.
They're like, or we can pick you up at the second trip, which is like 6:15. Doors opened at 6. The show started at 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, or it'd probably be about 6:15. We're just like, well, that's better. Give us more time to drink beer. They're like, I like that answer. And we're like, oh, we're in for a good time.
Yeah.
And they let us. They're like, you can bring a cooler, whatever you need. So I brought that little cooler.
Oh, that's fun.
I didn't want to bring the big one, but
Yeah.
they're like, because we had to leave it on there.
Yeah.
And he said that everything would be fine. Everything was safe.
And it was like we put it in the back because they picked up other people while we were doing. He
Right.
was getting calls while we were on there about shuttling people around fucking
Yeah.
Ozarks and shit.
I don't know how we fit that many beers in that little fucking cooler, bro.
A fucking miracle.
Yeah, it was like what 16.
You
like
had
that.
12. I had 12.
They have one piece of ice.
We had 20.
Did we have?
Yeah.
No, not in there. We drank a bunch before we left,
Yeah.
and a drunk bunch when we got back.
Yeah. And we had,
I think there was 12 in there total, 6 and 6,
yeah.
because that was
that's
just
what
for
it
the
was.
ride.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I think I might have had one or two. We might have had a couple in our hands. So we filled the cooler up. We had like 2 in our hands because it was like, oh, that's enough for there. And they're like, oh, we'll want some on the way back.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Which we had, which was great. There was still beer in the cooler on the way home.
Yep.
So we got
drank the last ones right before, like, well,
well,
right
we got pretty litty in the room waiting because all we had to do was wait for the party bus.
Yeah.
Right. So we're just hanging out, drinking, having a good time. Nothing crazy. The guy comes, picks us up. And then there was only 2 more. He picked up another couple, a guy and a girl, a couple.
Mhm.
That was it. That was for the other bus was full. The second round was just the 4 of us.
Yep.
That's fun.
He immediately goes to the gas station. And we're like, the other guy who just got on the bus was like, he's like, you guys want a shot? And he had a fucking little
Absolutely.
American Honey Stinger.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this spicy?
They're
He's
like
like, no, not at
cinnamon.
all. I'm like, why does it say Stinger on it?
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh.
hot. He's like, it's not hot at all.
I didn't even pay any attention to
it
your
like
conversation
cinnamon?
because I was just like, fuck, I'm ready to do this.
I was scared.
I-
And rightfully so, because you didn't see
rightfully
what
so,
happened
no.
inside of that restroom.
well, no, but Is
So
that
there's,
what took
I
you
mean,
long?
we're pretty litty, right? We're litty. We're pretty litty.
Is that what took you so long?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I
thought
told you,
were
but you were fucked up.
clearly. I think I do remember you
Yeah.
saying something.
So whatever, he's like, oh yeah, we should get some shots. So Rue Rue's never done this in his life. He handed me his credit card and was like, buy fucking 9 shots.
Oh wow.
Like,
And then it was like, and then the one girl was like, oh, I'm not drinking. He's like, all right, buy fucking 6 shots or whatever it was. It was 9. There's 3 of us, about 3 apiece. I was like, okay, well, whatever, sweet. And so I went in. The driver went in to get fucking frappuccinos and shit. I almost died in the parking lot. I made it to the bathroom, just fucking vomited everywhere. Like it was a mess.
Damn.
I was like, we're not coming back to this gas station ever.
I am not cleaning this up.
Yeah, like it was bad.
Oh no.
And I'm pretty sure it was that stinger. Like that shit hit me. He was like, it was the fucking heat. Like it was warm and it was hot.
Oh yeah, it was warm.
Oh.
It was warm and hot. You know,
Well,
it
this
was spicy
motherfucker-
and hot.
Like before he went into the fucking bathroom, we do the shot, and the dude's like, you know, that had a ghost pepper in it or ghost pepper
Yeah.
juice or whatever.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
exactly.
what the fuck?
And I was like, I just asked you, it was fucking hot, cocksucker.
I was about ready-
This was 5 minutes of knowing this person. I'm pretty sure I called him a cocksucker.
Yeah,
But he eventually became Giggles. That was his name.
yeah, you did.
Oh, 'cause
I
boy.
almost punched him in the face when he said that. Like, bro, I don't do fucking spicy shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad. After I did it, he said it, and I was like, "You motherfucker!" And then I'm sitting there, like, I'm waiting for it to like
What up,
fucking
Jim?
kick in. It never kicked in, so I'm like, "All right, fuck it, we're good."
So I went in the store, did all the vomit, and then I bought. We already did a shit ton of Jaeger bombs because I had that fucking 5th of Jaeger that somehow we fucking killed. I bought 99 bananas.
That's good.
I bought, what was it? Fireball?
Pickle shot.
I know that one.
Good shots. Good.
Yeah.
No, we just got two.
I bought
two apiece.
99 bananas and a pickle shot. I thought I bought another one. I thought it was like a fireball. Oh, no, you're right. The driver.
gave
So I come back to the car with our shots. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, bananas and pickles. That's great. Perfect, right? This
Bro,
is
I could
fun.
have killed him for the fucking pickle shot.
As soon as I sit down, he's like, the fucking driver of the bus bought us all fireball shots. I was like, bro, while he plays music, you said I play music
Yeah.
loud? Fuck you. I was offended by the fucking music on this bus, dog. Like, we were enjoying it until we
Yeah.
tried to speak to one another.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was singing and rocking out, then it was like, motherfucker, You gonna do a shot? Rue's right there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, dude,
It was
Party bus, not speaking bus.
Yeah, it was
it was a
intense.
good time, man.
I actually waited on the. I didn't even. I didn't take that Fireball till we got back to the hotel. I
Right.
took it in the concert and forgot it was in my pocket. I didn't drink it until we got back to the room. I had a shot in my pocket
Hey,
all
it's a good
night.
way to round off the night.
Yeah.
I tried to get it from him, but he was like, no.
Well, because I had just fucking made a mess of that. I was like, I'm not drinking this Fireball right now. I just vomited hot liquor.
Yeah.
I don't want more hot liquor, and I don't mean temperature. I mean spicy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we did the fucking pickle shot was delicious. I'm gonna buy more of that.
When you came on the bus with that, I'm like, you mother.
I thought it was gonna be the worst thing in the world. I fucking enjoyed it.
the banana was the best.
Yeah, I think
I mean, I'm a
the banana
I like
tasted like alcohol.
Yeah, if it was
The
was
pickle
cold,
shot,
it tasted like fucking.
I don't
pickle.
mind. I'm fine with 99 bananas. I'm not hating on them.
Right.
I expected the pickle shot to be terrible.
yeah.
It was pickle shot, pickle flavored vodka. I was like, this is gonna hurt so
It was
bad.
fucking pickle juice.
It tasted
It was
exactly like it didn't taste
yeah.
like liquor at all,
No.
which I appreciate. Sometimes I like my liquor not to taste like liquor.
Yeah.
I just want to get drunk. I don't want it to fucking taste like shit.
I'm not big on pickles. Like I'll eat a pickle here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, it's not my, I mean, it's
he
not my
came on,
favorite, but
and
yeah,
I'm
it was
like,
good.
oh, pickle fucking shot, you motherfucker! Out of all them bottles in there, you grabbed a fucking pickle shot.
I mean, there wasn't many options. And I was like,
There was like 12.
maybe. Yeah, with Jaeger fire. I was like, we had Jaeger. I don't want spicy. And then it was
mean,
just
it was
like,
fine.
and then it was like plain vodka, Jack. You know,
It was fine because I did say, hey, go pick us out some shots. And that's
I'm
exactly
glad,
what he
I'm
did.
glad I bought them because I will buy them again.
Yeah, he was like,
I like
fucking ate my money. Let's try this fucking nasty shit.
And they were
Oh, it was
99
damn-
cents
it
too.
was
Fuck you. I could have
fucking
bought the
good.
$5 Jaeger shots next time. Next time you hand me your
Well,
credit card, I'll get
could've.
no, but we had plenty of Jaeger. I wanted something fun.
And he never seen they had a bucket of the Jaeger shots, like the Fireball, and I showed it to him. He's never seen them before. I'm like, you really never? He's like, I remember you saying something about them, but I've never seen them anywhere. And I'm like,
yeah.
here they are, bro.
I would have
Nice.
bought it if I didn't already have fucking 15 balls of Jaeger.
Yeah, and if we didn't have Jaeger in the room, I would have easily picked
No.
up the fucking bucket.
Fucking gas station selling $20 balls for $10. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need your bucket.
Right.
So anyway, the fucking ride there was insane. It was fun.
Oh,
We're
I had to
singing,
piss.
laughing,
Yeah,
drinking.
I had to pee so fucking bad, bro.
Oh boy, the traffic was insane. There's one road to take you to this fucking amphitheater.
That sounds familiar.
It's just dead stop.
Yeah.
Oh boy is a gangster. Our fucking he just gets in a fucking suicide lane in this fucking bus.
Wait. We gotta back it up. We gotta back it up. We didn't tell the best part.
What was it?
So he picks us up and says, hey, I gotta go pick two more fucking people up. So he goes, so we're like, all right, cool, let's go pick them up. He's just like, they're just right here. You guys don't mind, do you? And I'm like, no, dude, let's go. This dude goes to the hotel, pulls underneath his awning, hits the fucking awning.
Yeah. Just fucking
Oh, giggles outside. He looked up and he's like, bro, you hit the awning. He's like, did I really? Oh, fuck it. He starts backing up slow and you just hear.
we're like, what the fuck do we get?
And then the
into?
lady comes out of the fucking hotel and was like, you're good. Nothing's broke. I'm like, what the fuck is
He's like,
this
"They know
happening?
me.
Yeah,
They
and,
know
he,
me."
and then we like,
He's
so,
like, I hit this all the time.
so we go to leave. We're like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, they know me. They don't give a shit. I give them deals all the fucking time and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, dude, fuck it. Let's roll. All right, now, as you work with the whole gangster lane.
No, I'm just saying it. Like we were late, but he was fucking. It was dope. Like he just didn't give a fuck. He let Roos smoke in there. He's fucking smoking cigarettes. We're fucking drinking. We're jamming out. I'm like, this is way better than fucking Uber.
Yeah, true party bus,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
But yeah, he knew we were late. He's like, fuck guys, I'm sorry, blah blah blah.
Yeah, he was
Hit the fucking
apologizing.
suicide lane. We probably went for 3-4 miles in the fucking suicide lane.
Every
Oh,
bit of
nice.
it, bro. He made
Just
it his
passing
own lane.
everybody. Then he opens the fucking door to the bus and was like, hey man, I gotta get fucking over there, and fucking made people let him get back over, cutting through parking lots and shit. Like,
I was trying to take a piss, but he wouldn't let me.
yeah, he wouldn't let Rue take a pee.
Like I was trying to get off the bus because
Yeah.
we were in traffic. So I was
Yeah.
gonna get off the bus, go behind a building, and then come back and find the fucking bus and get back on. But he wouldn't let me. He's like, bro, what happens if this shit picks up and then I leave you? And I'm like, then you fucking leave me.
That's the price I pay.
Yeah, right.
Like,
It's
you
like, I
have,
gotta
like,
pee.
like my fucking eyes are floating at this point, bro. Like I have to go.
Yeah.
He made it though.
I'm like, you can open up the fucking door and I'll just stick my wang out and fucking go. I don't care. Like
Yeah, he
I
wasn't
gotta go
having
that
that one.
bad. But we made it. He's like, dude, if you could just hold on for like 4 minutes, I'll drop you
That's
off.
when we started
right
going
in the-
through parking lots.
Yeah, he's like, I will drop you off at a porta potty and you're good to go.
And he did.
And literally right in front of one, nobody was in that motherfucker. I burst open, I fucking busted open up the fucking door, went in, and just, whew.
Oh man, that's a good feeling.
Oh, it was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, so we were late. We missed fucking one of the guys we wanted to see
I
the
wanted
most.
to see Bobby Lee.
Yeah, we missed Bobby Lee. I don't, he went on first, I guess. There was no order. We didn't know. I mean, obviously we knew
you're
Bert was
explaining
last.
this, and for some reason in my, I know it was a comedy festival, but
Yeah.
like you're explaining the partiness, and I'm like, yeah, music festival,
Yeah,
you'll
no,
party, but no,
comedy.
this for comedy.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean,
called fully
it was-
loaded, bro. You have to
Yeah.
be fully loaded
Yeah,
to go into this.
yeah,
joint.
no.
besides the fact that it was comics and not bands, it was the exact same.
But like you go straight from like level 100 party to like we're sitting down listening to somebody talk.
Yeah, but it was still fun. It was still party.
I know.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, we were partying like a motherfucker with all the people around.
Yeah,
us,
we met
dude.
everybody around us was dope. We met some people next to us. Their fucking room made another crazy promise. These people, I started
told
talking
this
to
guy,
them.
no, it wasn't these people. I told the gal.
The girl, yeah. Well, the girl was sitting next to me. We started talking. I don't even know how the fuck it came up. She said something about fucking juggalos or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
wait, what? She's like, yeah, I've never seen this or that, blah, blah, blah. And she told me she lived like right around there. And I was like, Violent J's playing the fucking float. Like, we're 10 minutes from fucking, like, wherever she lives is like right next to, she's dead. That's what it was. She was like near the border of Arkansas. I was like, oh, you know, Mini Islands?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, that's like fucking 10 minutes. I was like, fucking Violent J's playing there and fucking, we're doing the float. Like, we're hosting fucking stages. Like, she's like, are you fucking kidding me? And like, she looked it up. She's like, I'm fucking going to this, blah, blah, blah. I love this. And yeah, Rue was like, if you come to our fucking merch booth, you tell me whatever the fuck you want to drink, bottles, whatever the fuck it is, I'm paying for your drinks all fucking.
There you go.
Which for her, I said only for you, not your everybody in your fucking party. So which would be a bottle? Would be like a 30-pack of beer or whatever.
Yeah, but still, I'm like, man, bro.
I said you have to come to our merch booth and you have to. Hey, I met you guys.
Don't tell me at the tent.
I met you guys at Fully Loaded, and I'm like, fuck it, all right.
But they were all about coming, so
I
It's
said
good,
I will
it's
be
good
there.
that I know this now, because then I'll know to come
yeah,
get
some
you.
girl comes up and is like,
Yeah.
y'all said you pay for my drink.
I'm
Like,
like, no, the fuck I didn't.
I said I will be there Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday.
Rue,
so
where's your
make
credit
sure-
card?
Make sure that you at least come over Friday and let me know. So Saturday I can go to the store and pick it up on my way.
Yeah. She
there,
said she wants pickle shots all
and I'll get
weekend.
it for you.
She wants you to do them with her.
No, I totally remember that. I'm like,
No, I didn't think you forgot it. I just think it
Wow.
was fucking outlandish.
because I don't think she's gonna go.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
That would make me go
I mean,
if I wanted to go. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
if I was on the fence, I was like, "Oh, this sounds cool," but I don't know. And then someone's like, "I'm paying for your booze all weekend." All right, let's go.
and in all honesty,
Can we leave now?
that was to get another ticket sale.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I mean?
It's dope.
That
You're
was for
welcome,
Tom.
Tom.
Right?
And a $20 bottle or a fucking $20 fucking 30-pack, fuck it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Just to get that extra ticket sale. You know what I mean?
No,
Until she comes back the next night. And they do.
I said the weekend.
Yeah.
But she was a little.
Yeah.
She ain't doing that much.
And she said she don't drink a whole lot. That's why I said it's only for you, not your whole everybody in your fucking party.
Mhm.
But yeah, it
you
was
want to get a
fun. It
bottle
was,
for your boyfriend, that whatever.
It was even though it was a comedy
Or
show, we were
husband or
listening to
whatever.
people talk. It was a party vibe for sure. I mean, it's Bert fucking Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer was on the fucking lake drinking beers 4 hours before
Yeah.
he went on stage.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun. The only thing that was even remotely whack was the phone situation, which I know comedy shows nowadays, a lot of times they make you put your shit in yonder bags, like, because they don't want
Yeah.
to record it. They didn't make us do that, luckily. But they were anytime you pulled your phone out, they're like,
This
"Fuck it."
motherfucker, dude, fucked me up so bad. I almost smacked the bitch, but before I almost smacked the bitch, this dude just fucked me up, man.
I waved your arm.
First off, he's got his phone out, and we're walking up the fucking aisle, figuring out where our seats are. This guy says,
Yeah.
"You need to put your phone away," and he's like, "I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we're
Like
sitting."
my
at."
tickets on my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everybody said, to guy, I'm literally trying to figure out where the fuck we're sitting at. I'm like, damn, all right. And at first, I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, sir, you got to put your phone away.
Yeah.
And Pete's like, I told you, we're trying to find out where the fuck we're sitting.
Yeah.
Calm down, it'll go away. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, damn, all right.
Yeah, calm the fuck down.
I
bro.
mean, that's a fair response.
Yeah.
I would have done the same.
So the guy looked at the ticket and said, you guys are here all the way down there. Probably go around, whatever. Guys to our seats.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Phones
So
in the pocket.
everything was fine. But then I guess old girl had her phone out, or P had his phone out. Was one of the two had a phone?
I think it was me. I think it was about because I remembered later when I was trying to remember for today how much I disliked the DJ. Yeah. And I think I was going to tweet at how bad the DJ was. So I pulled my phone out and she just saw the light.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what the fuck she said.
And then
fucking died.
Like before she even got to him, he's all like, you can go now.
Did I shoot her away?
He literally did this and said, he literally did this to her and said, you can go now. I'm like,
oh,
you
shit.
were so fucking ignorant.
Shoot,
He's like,
bitch.
fuck that bitch. And I'm like, all right.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't recording.
No.
The one thing
So-
about was breaking the rules. Like,
How bright was your phone, though?
I actually turned the brightness down because my phone's always really bright.
I know, that's why I
I turned it down hell.
Yeah.
So not even like an hour, not even an hour goes by, maybe a half hour goes by.
Fucking shoot.
My phone goes off. I have a fucking text message on my phone.
Uh-oh.
And I literally, this is how I pulled my phone out. I literally already kind of had it half-ass in my hand.
Yeah.
It was in my pocket, but in my hand. And I'm literally like this. Let me tilt this down so everybody can see. I am literally like this with I'm looking. She comes over and she goes, you need to put your phone away. I said, look, bitch. I said, I got a message on my fucking phone that's probably way more important than what the fuck's going on here. So leave me the fuck alone. I'll put it away. I ain't recording nothing.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
Right.
And she was like, walked away. She turned around, walked away. And I was like, I was just so ignorant to her.
I mean, it's
But I'm like, you know
though.
what? Fuck you. Because
Like-
what happens if, like she don't know if I have kids or not. What it could have been one of my kids in trouble or something. Or it could have been like a really emergency.
Now, there needs to be like a threshold. Like, okay, I'll give him
Like
30
if I had my
seconds.
phone up in the fucking
Yeah,
air, come say something.
If you're down here
But
for like 30
literally,
seconds or something,
yeah.
or you're clearly responding to them, like you could read the fucking
I didn't even
situation.
respond. I didn't even respond.
Well, I know, but they can at least read the situation. Be like,
Facts.
okay, that looks kind of like them responding to some. I'll give them a little bit of time, but then I'm going to come over. And
But
go,
I
hey, you
did-
need to
He
get the
didn't
fuck
even
out.
do that. He just looked.
I know, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. As soon
I
as
mean,
you,
that motherfucker.
that's ridiculous.
That motherfucker wasn't even lit up 30 seconds, bro, when she was already on my ass. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Shoot. The fuck
And I
out.
was like, and I looked at P and I'm like, I know why you shoot that bitch now. He's like, yeah, motherfucker. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn.
It's ridiculous, man.
Like, I get it. And, but if somebody just glances at their, so I started glancing at my phone. Like, I literally purposely kept fucking clicking the light on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Like, bitch, come over here and say something again.
Damn.
She didn't come over again. She left us alone. I'm like, I know what to do, what not to do. I'm not recording nobody. Nobody's recording anybody here.
Right.
All I did was get a message to calm down. It could have been an emergency.
The fuck.
I'm not
down.
even replying back because it wasn't an emergency. So calm down,
Yeah, that's a bit too much. Like
it was horrible.
read the situation, what the person's doing. If they're scrolling clearly on like Facebook or something, hey, put your shit away immediately. Like you don't
Right.
need to be but you could see because I'm assuming it's dark.
Oh, yeah.
They could see what's on your fucking screen. For the most part, they could see that. Oh, that's a message screen.
Yeah, and
That's
where
a-
she was coming at in a way, like, because P was like sitting next to me. We're like, I mean, the seats ain't like really fucking sprawled out.
yeah,
And so I'm sitting here like kind of leaned over. So like if my phone is on, like here, this is how I'm sitting basically, just figure. And if you're walking down the aisle, you can clearly see that I'm not recording anything, that I was actually on my message.
yeah,
Like she could clearly see that because I don't have a fucking privacy fucking screen on my fucking phone. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like it was so nasty. They were. I mean, I understand that they have a job to do. I get it.
that sounds like some shit that would happen at the pageant or something.
But then we had an intermission. Well, that was after the intermission. We had this fucking intermission. And I didn't realize how cheap things were there. I thought I spent a shit ton of fucking money.
Yeah.
I really did.
You bought a beer and a pretzel.
And a hot dog.
Yeah, I bought 2 beers and a pretzel.
And, okay, so
I don't know if I'd call it cheap.
$28 for all the shit that I got was pretty cheap.
That is cheap.
I mean, it wasn't absurd, but 2 tall boys and a pretzel was $36.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not. I mean, it's not.
Go to
absurd.
Riverport, bro. Get 2 beers. That's
Go to the
$30
fucking
bucks.
foundry, dude. Yeah, you get 2
Like,
tall.
I got a tall boy, a pretzel, and a 2-foot fucking long hot dog, man. This motherfucker was like literally like
That was a pretty gay hot dog.
it was.
Okay.
Dude, this motherfucker was like this fucking long. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked at my statement. It was 20. I thought it was like 50 something. I was like, all right, whatever. But $28, and I was like, fuck, that ain't bad at all.
It's good stuff.
I forgot that even happened.
The concession.
The hot dog.
Oh,
I remember that. I got an email receipt.
And that fucking hot dog.
Hey, when we went to Memphis, I got that foot long corn dog.
Oh, this was bigger than
That was
this
yeah.
longer
Whatever
than
he
that.
had was way gay.
Why does it gotta be gay, bro?
It just was.
I mean, that motherfucker.
And it was naked. His is covered in corn.
Yeah.
Yours was just fucking.
This motherfucker was huge, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yours was fucking.
Like
yours
it's
was
like
an
you gotta
uncut
hold
gem.
the you
Yeah,
gotta
you
really
gotta hold
hold
it
the,
with- yeah.
the balls. You really gotta
Yeah.
hold the balls.
You literally had to hold it with 2 hands.
Yeah, he was getting into that. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I had it with 1 hand, but it was fucking. It was limp.
He just fed it in there like this. Just,
This is dope,
Oh, yeah. I would definitely go again.
though. I had everything. I mean, I don't remember what anyone said, but I remember it was funny. Like I remember I was laughing the whole time.
Oh my god.
The only thing that was annoying was the DJ, and I forgot about that. Like
Yeah.
it's like I need to make a tweet right now.
I wanted to remember because I knew because everything else was so positive. I forgot about the one bad thing, and he was just annoying. He was just trying too hard.
He
Yeah.
was.
All right, everybody, how we feeling?
Yeah, it was like fucking yeah, and he didn't like he was doing like he was trying to be funny because it's the comedy festival, but he was like saying weird, outdated shit. And I'm like,
Yeah, he was.
all right, dude, let's just fucking hawk to and fucking move on. Like, come on, dude, like, dumb. Y'all know what? I don't even know what it was. It was just annoying.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it
but
was
yeah,
a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. People were
Whitney
funny.
Cummings was fucking cracking me up. I don't know who was on before her.
Big J was on when we got there, right?
Yeah.
Then Dan Soder.
Yeah.
And there was I don't know, it was like fucking 3 other ones.
Yeah.
It was short. It was unexpectedly shorter than I expected
Right.
for that many, especially for that many comedians.
Yeah.
Doors are at 6. Show was supposed to be at 7. It may have started earlier.
It
considering
had to.
We weren't that late.
Well, we didn't get there till like 7:45.
Was it that late?
To
We
our
were
seats,
four-
yeah.
yeah, but we were in there. We heard people talking, and it wasn't. There wasn't 2 other comedians. Like
No.
we were outside. We could hear them talking, and it wasn't fucking. What's his name?
No. Well, it wasn't Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
He kind of Korean or Asian.
Yeah, wasn't him.
You could you could
Like it didn't
you
seem
could
like they even
justify.
changed sets while we were there. Like I feel like it was still Big J.
Yeah.
So 2 people probably played before him.
And I figured Bobby Lee was like one of the bigger ones that was there.
I don't know how they choose the order. There's no announced. Or obviously Burt headlines, but other than that, I don't fucking know.
That dude was funny until he brought his wife out, and I was like, really, bro? And then he started bringing a guitar out there, singing a song. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's still funny.
It was. Oh, I was rolling the whole fucking time.
Yeah, I enjoyed every second of it. It was a great time. Except for I didn't enjoy that it was over.
Right.
I was like, it's only like fucking 10 o'clock. What the fuck's going on? Why is this 3 hours long? What
And
kind of
then-
festival is this?
Then we almost went to jail.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We didn't almost go to jail.
Well, we
just walked somewhere we weren't supposed to walk, and I lied and said we had media passes.
one
and
guy was cool, and the other guy
pretended
was
to try
being
to
a
find
dick.
them because they don't exist.
And Pete and
And then they were like, "Wait, we don't even have media passes." I was like, "All right, we should go."
well, Pete's like, no, you're good, dude. You're being nice. This other guy over here is being a fucking dick, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. And the dude was like, no, you guys need to go. He's like, yeah, no, we're leaving, dude. But he's being a fucking dick. You're cool though. I'm like, come on, Pete, let's just go. I just walked away like 10 feet away, and
But then they were like, "The bus is here" or whatever.
Well, I had called the guy, the driver, and I'm like, hey, man.
Because we're like, what are we going to do? We're not going to hang out here.
Because he wasn't going to pick us up till like 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, man, I said, are you, the first run you're making, are you almost to the amphitheater or whatever? And he's like, I'm in the fucking parking lot, Rue. Where you guys at? I'm like, are you
coming around?
Are you by the car that has the flashes on? He's like, yep, right where I dropped you off at. I'm like, oh, well, we're right where you said you would pick us up at on the other side. And he's like, well, I couldn't get down there. So I'm like, all right, man. I'm like right here. And then I come walking up to the bus and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Didn't even know there's like 20 other fucking people on there.
Not
standing room only.
And he's like, where's P at? And I'm like, he's coming, man. He's right there. He's like, all right, man, we're getting ready to go. So we get on the bus and I try to be fun. I try to have fun with the fucking
boo. All those people. I hope you're listening.
I tried to have fun with the fucking bachelor party.
So whack, bro. I was so hyped. Like, fuck yeah, we're drunk, we're laughing, we're having a good time. We just got on a bus full of fucking bachelor party dudes. I was like, fuck it, where y'all going? We going to the strip club? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Fucking lame pieces of fuck.
Driver's like, nah, you guys need to calm down, chill out. I'm like, what are we having a Bible fucking service here? So I started I would have had a Bible in my hand. I'm like, are you guys ready for a service today or what? And the bus driver was like, no, stop.
The only person that was cool was the fucking dad.
The dad and the kid were actually pretty
cool. And the dad, like, he wanted to kick it. He's like, fucking, I got a fucking queer kid, I guess. Like,
no, the dad was definitely down.
And the one guy was actually gay. It got awkward for a second.
Not for me, because I didn't even pay any attention to that. I didn't pay any attention, and then
our friend was in trouble. I still don't. Oh, he was messing with. There was 2 lesbian chicks in the back, and he was like bothering them. That's why the bus driver told me to go talk to him.
Oh,
as if he was my friend because we rode the bus there together.
Yeah,
Chuckles. He was like, I'm gonna kick him off.
Yeah.
He's sorry, no offense to Chuckles the rapper. I was talking about the fucking random guy in fucking Ozarks. He's like, yeah, go tell him to chill out, or I'm gonna kick him off the bus. I'm like, I don't even know him.
Yeah,
I was like, but I will, because I had to go back there to get my cooler.
Yeah.
That's why it was my responsibility, because my cooler was hidden in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So
the whole time I'm thinking, driver, you just sent the wrong person back there to go fucking.
I don't even know what I said to him, and he just gave me bad looks the rest of the night. But I was like, hey, bro, I know you're cool, but like he's kicking out the bus. He's like fucking with these girls. And, he's probably just. I was like, if you just be nice for the ride home. Oh, yeah, because I told him I'd give him that fireball. I was like, if you're good for the ride home, I'll give you this fireball shot, which is still in my pocket when we got there. That's what made me remember it. I was like, oh, yeah, I still have this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's drink it. But it was fun. It's lame as those people were. We still had beers, and we were having a good time.
Oh, yeah, we were having a great time.
Because, we were literally, so the drivers where you are, me and him are just standing here while they're all seated behind us.
Yeah. Oh, that's why the driver was saying shit to you, because you were right next to him.
Well, yeah.
Good.
And I asked the driver, I'm
close
like,
enough. Yeah.
Well, the driver was cool, like with us smoking on the way there. Well, me smoking on the way there, but I did ask him. I'm like, hey man, smoking's probably not a good idea. And he goes, no.
Which that's how you read the room, Rue. I mean,
right,
yeah, you're like,
yeah, those people they were so lame. Bro.
They were.
Where did they say they were going?
They were going to the strip club the next night. Yeah, the next night. I don't know where the fuck they were going, but they dropped the fucking one dad off, or the 2 or 3 older guys off, including the dad.
Oh yeah,
which I was talking with the dad and
I got off and peed there. I remember that.
Yeah, and so they got off, and then dude dropped us off, and they were, I guess, either staying at a different hotel or they were taking them to another bar. It was pretty early, so I think they were taking them somewhere else.
There was something lame because I was like, we'll fucking go hang out with these guys, except for they were lame.
Yeah. I'm not sure where the hell they were going.
And then I have no idea what happened after that.
Then we went to the hotel.
You made a friend.
I was talking to everybody. There
was only one person there.
Oh. There was a gal that worked at the front desk. I don't remember her name.
Oh, well, then they switched shifts or whatever.
No, and then the black dude that was doing the laundry.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I was bullshitting with him. With both of them. And then the new kid took over. And the gal wasn't too fond of him or whatever. And then they already had... So there's another I'm just gonna say it like I see it. So if I piss you off or piss anybody off,
Oh god.
it is what it is.
Get that fucking
So there was a gay dude and and his gal.
Okay.
And apparently the gay dude had come so they were like staying at different ends of the property, but they knew each other.
Mhm.
The one gal was staying in I think she was staying across the way. No, she was staying by us in like 120. We had 126. I think she was in 123. And then the dude was staying upstairs on the other side of the property. Oh, you weren't out there for this.
Okay. I was like, this is fresh to me.
And oh boy had said his room smelled like urine or some shit. And then the gal was like, yeah, my room smelled like urine too. And all they were doing was looking for a fucking comp. That's all the fuck they were looking
That's
for.
where this came from.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were all they were doing was looking for a fucking comp. And I almost went off on them, but I was like, man, I don't know these people. I'm not getting into it with nobody. It is what it is. The hotel took care of it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna let it go. And so we were sitting there conversating after they left. I was conversating with the workers, and we were just talking about it. And I'm like, look, I said, we're right down the couple rooms down from 123. We're at 126. So whoever was staying in 123, there ain't no way it smelled like urine because we would have smelled it when we walked up and down the fucking hallway.
Yeah.
If it smelled that bad, that if you opened up the door, it's gonna leak out into the hallway, and everybody's gonna fucking smell it if it's that bad.
The room's clean.
Yeah, the rooms are fine. And the dude was like, I know the room was fine. I know it didn't smell like urine because I went in there, and I'm the one that actually cleaned that fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew everything was fucking clean. And then the one gal, the gal also said that her room smelled like urine and had bed bugs. And the dude's like, there's no way that has bed bugs. We spray like once a fucking month for all that shit. And he's like, I'm the one that fucking does it. Yeah. And he goes, I know, I just sprayed that room 2 days ago.
This is not building a good case for the hotel. The fact that the guy running the counter is also the maid, is also the bug exterminator.
No, but he wasn't running the counter. The gal was running the counter. He was doing like he did like all the laundry shit and like the maintenance at night.
Yeah.
So he was just he does what he does. He's the maintenance guy around the building. If anything needs to be taken care of, which would be spray for bugs or whatever. And then as he's doing laundry or whatever, got time to throw a load in, he does that and then does other shit.
Mm.
So then this kid takes over, and I was talking to the gal. I'm like, is this kid like decent or what? And she's like, no, he's a good kid. He just doesn't know how to deal with any conversations or anything. I'm like, what? And she's like, he doesn't know how to deal with any conversations. Like he gets scared and like doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck with him.
Oh.
And then the black dude was like, dude, go fuck with him. And I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck with him.
This is great. And
then the guy was like, yeah, you should go fuck with him. I said, I'm going to let him know I'm fucking with him if it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Or when I'm tired of fucking with him, then I'm just I'll let him know.
Yeah.
And I told P, I said, hey, man, come record. And he's like, he texted me and he's like, porn? And I'm like, no, dude, just come outside.
I'm so glad you're answering so many questions for me right now because I saw that text message and I was like, what the fuck is that about? Why did I just text Rude porn at 1 a.m? I saw that later and I was like, what the fuck was that about?
I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like, no, bro, like, just come outside for him.
Oh, because you called me. I think I was on the phone with someone.
Yeah, probably.
And then you were like, come record this. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're making a porno? What's happening?
So,
like, no. I'm going to go tell this guy I peed. I'm like, are there fucking dick hairs in our room?
I told there's dick hairs.
And I was like, why?
Shit.
I was so confused of all of this. I did record it. There's a video.
Yeah, he's like, why are you going to go fuck with him? I'm like, because he don't know how to deal with fucking conversations.
I'm going to teach him a lesson.
And no, like being a late night dude like that, because I worked at hotels before. Working at late night, you got to have a backbone. Like you just can't let.
I guess I could post that video on our Patreon.
Yeah, you can.
Want to be a part of Patreon? Go to patreon.com. It says Replicon Radio.
And so, like, I go in there, and I was like, Pete. After all this was done, and we go back to the room, Pete's like, dude, I would have punched the fuck out of you. I'd have beat your fucking ass, bro. Like, you were like, shit was like serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
I knew it was fake, and in the moment, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh,
like, is this serious or is this fake?
I thought he was just joking. Why is he so angry? Why is he so mad at him?
you fucking! Oh, you son of a bitch! You come out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He's like, "No, bro, I don't know what the fuck."
well, like that's. I mean, I told him I was gonna go fuck with him. Like, I'm not
Wait,
gonna.
I can't
like,
even plug my fucking phone into this fucking thing. Fuck technology. Sorry.
so- oh, you were gonna try to play it?
Yeah, or like you could hear you
Just
talking,
audio.
but there's no headphone jacks on these new fucking phones.
Oh,
So
I got
dumb.
I got a cord.
There's no headphone jack on his phone.
I know. I got a cord for that because my phone don't have no headphone jack.
Oh, it goes into whatever the fuck that is.
It goes into your charger port.
Oh
Oh,
You want me to go get it and try it?
no.
It's literally 2 seconds away.
Uh-uh.
You don't want to fuck with it?
No.
Okay. It literally is. It's right over there.
yep, yep.
So I go in there and I'm like, hey, man. I said, we're in room 126. dude.
man.
There's fucking dick hair all over the fucking toilet seat. There's fucking bullshit, dirt, the hair and shit, the goddamn fucking shower and shit, dude. Y'all need to fucking count me something. And he's like, huh? I said, where the fuck's your manager at? He's like, there is no manager. I'm like, you don't have a fucking manager? Every hotel that I've been to, man, there's been a manager on site. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this hotel?
He's sleeping.
And he was just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. He goes, I can move you to another room. And I said, well, who the fuck authorized that? There's no manager here. He's like, I just did. I said, so are you the fucking manager or what?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And I said, well, how the fuck you get any authorization to fucking move me rooms? I said, dude, why don't you come down to my room? I'll show you the fucking
Why don't you come over here for a second? Why don't you come out from behind that counter?
Room.
Why don't you come on out of behind that counter?
And he was like, no, dude, I'm good, man. He goes, I can move you guys rooms. And I'm like, no. I ain't asked to move rooms. You guys need to fucking call me. Like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. You guys get a discount or something, man. And he's like, well, you're gonna have to wait in the morning for that. Well, wouldn't I have to wait in the morning to fucking get switched fucking rooms?
Right, like you can't have a room.
Well, I can move your rooms. I'm like, well, who the fuck authorized you to fucking move a room? Well, I did. So then you have the authority to fucking give me a fucking discount, then don't you? Like, I'm just being a dick. And finally, like, I thought he was getting ready to cry. I'm like, look, dude. I said, I'm just fucking with you. He's like, what? I said, man, I'm just fucking with you. Like, dude, it's a joke. I'm just fucking with you.
You're on camera.
I said, we are staying in 126.
Never told him
dude.
he was being recorded.
Nope.
That's fine. It's illegal in Missouri as long as one party knows about it.
I said, bro, well, it's public. It's in public anyway.
That's private at a hotel lobby.
Nope. They can record me going in. I can record them.
That's not how it works.
Oh, yes, it is.
That's not how it works.
Sure.
I know my rights.
Sure. If they can record me going in, I can record. I can record anything I want going in. Until somebody tells me not to, and then they have to ask me to leave.
Yeah, when you asked me to, I was like, "Why?" I think it was even in the beginning of the video. I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but let's
Here we
do
go.
it. Yeah, because you had already walked in because I didn't want it to be obvious. So I walked in after the fact. Like I didn't even acknowledge that I walked in because you were already fucking. Hey man.
Oh yeah.
And I just sat in the chair and was like,
And I don't think you can get. I don't think he got him, but he does.
"No, he's on there a little bit."
Because if he would have walked in behind me just recording, it would have obviously been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We got.
But when I told that dude that I was just fucking around with him, that I was joking, dude, like his face lit up, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Like, he was like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, and then I look outside and there's cherries going outside. I'm like, motherfucker, you just called the cops. He goes, did you see me pick up phone? I said, no, you hit the button underneath the counter.
Yeah, we all know about
I'm
the
just
button.
fucking with you. He's like, dude, we ain't got no button, bro. I didn't call. They had somebody pulled over. Oh, it was funny, dude. It was hilarious. Oh, poor kid. And I even had a conversation. I'm like, dude, man, you don't let nobody come in here fucking talking to you like the way I just did.
Hmm.
I know your job is to be courtesy, and there's ways to be courtesy to your customers while they're being an asshole. But man, you just kind of froze up a little bit. He's like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and you just came in here just. But I'm like, you'll get that from time to time. He's like, yeah, it's happened a few times, and
This
I'm
is a
like,
life lesson.
yeah.
I love how anywhere we go, we kind of fucking take over.
But
I still kind of appreciate that from us. Like we were just guests in a hotel. We didn't know these fucking people.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're hanging out with the whole fucking staff. So much so where Ruth thinks it's okay to go fuck with the guy who just came in.
And it
Yeah,
was
let's go
because
fuck with the new guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and all we were just fucking get. You know what I mean? Like we were having a good
and
time.
It was fine. He had fun with it. Everybody else had fun with it.
Yeah, it's just funny to me. Like there was a shit ton of people at that hotel, but we were the ones that fucking.
Oh,
And somehow we drink a lot.
well, I started drinking as soon as we fucking pulled up.
Facts.
Right when we got in the room.
I close
He's
to
like-
caught up before we left.
He's like, well, you got to count the shots and shit that I had with all them beers as well. So I was kind of ahead, even though we did kind of the same.
When the shots started, we were on the same path.
Yeah, I don't know how you ended up catching up.
Yeah, I took a shower while he was still drinking. I was changing, fucking chilling,
Yeah, I literally bought.
and then we started fucking
I did that as soon as I got there.
drop top.
I think I shotgun. I think
What'd you think of it?
I enjoyed it.
It's fine.
Use promo code DraftTop10 for 2% off your product at drafttop.com.
I think
I wanted to make a video and I was too busy drinking.
we
I'm
should
too busy
have.
using it.
Yeah, I was too busy fucking. I did like it. Like then drinking a beer without it. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Give me
weird.
another beer.
It changes.
Because I was drinking it so quickly.
Yeah.
That's how I called. That's how the fuck I called up. You're like, how the fuck did you? Yeah, you were 5 beers ahead of me. Next thing you know, you were 1 beer ahead of me.
Well, I shotgun.
Because I'm like, yeah.
I might have been more than that. I don't know because I shotgun like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if I counted those or not.
And then I had like 1 shot missing out of that Jaeger bottle, which we emptied somehow. I don't remember. I remember taking 3 before we left.
Yeah.
I don't remember taking any when we got back, but clearly we did.
Oh, you told me to make one when we got back.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why I don't remember making it. But
All right.
clearly I drink it while I'm fucking leaving voicemails for Smalls One and fucking talking to other people. You may hear a Freaky P voicemail on a future Smalls One album. Shout out to Smalls.
God, I can't wait.
Love
to
you,
hear
Ma.
that. God, I can't
And,
wait to hear that.
I want to hear it.
Well, so Pete shows up at the house here and pick me up. I'm like, he's like, "That's all you got?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Where the fuck's your alcohol at?" I'm like, I figured I'd just pick up some beer while on down there instead of putting cold beer in a warm car and then get warm all the way down there.
Makes sense.
He's like, "Oh, all right." I said, well, "We need a cooler though, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, grab a cooler." So I grab a cooler. So we stop. I pick up a 24 pack. They don't have 30 packs. They don't. That's 24 is what they got. Case of beer. I came home with 2.
Not bad.
I didn't drink any of his. I had a cooler full of beer.
Yeah, he didn't drink any.
Yeah, that wasn't sheared. I had the
Wow.
same in my cooler.
I know that hotel room had a lot of cans.
Dude, there were fucking lids everywhere.
There was lids all over the city.
There's no
The top
beer
of the can.
Yeah,
Just
beer-
everywhere.
everywhere.
They're gonna have so many questions.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
they were
these
in the
people
sink.
doing?
They were fucking. I
Look
I
at the
laughed at it when we
lids.
were leaving. I'm
I
like,
did
bro,
too.
look at all these.
It's
fucking,
gonna be
I
fucking
just-
hilarious for the cleaner crew. Minus the fact that you left a mess, but it's just like that's not something you normally find. Like, why are they taking the lids off? Of
like,
these
why do all these
cans?
beer cans not have fucking
Like what
lids
kind
on?
of cans? Like what kind of cans come off
shit.
like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Oh, dude, it was a good time. Yeah, that poor kid, man.
Be all right.
And then I had to piss so fucking bad, dude. I left him kind of hanging a little bit. I was like, dude, I gotta go bathroom. I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back.
The kid's like, "What the?"
Yeah, oh, he was probably clueless the rest of it. And then somehow, I don't even remember how the fuck I woke up with my feet on the floor, my back's against the bed. Like what? I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What?
Like I was folded up, like my back was on the bed, but my feet, like I was sitting up, and then I just
Oh,
like,
you?
fell
you
back.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm like,
We were probably talking.
when the fuck did I fall asleep?
There was a lot going on. Like we were having all these interactions with the people that worked there.
Yeah.
We were having interactions with people on the phone. I'm calling people. I'm talking to people and voicemailing people. We're
Yeah,
listening to. You're like, check out this group, check out this.
Oh,
So
yeah, dude, I
we're
was
also
playing-
listening to music.
Oh, I was playing music on my
Sounds
phone.
like a
Like,
great
Facebook
time.
is like, Sonny's in the hospital, so we started calling hospitals.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did call. I did call a hospital.
We're just fucking.
I did
Bro,
call a hospital,
wild.
trying to talk to her to figure out what the fuck's going on.
We're fucking.
Told me to call back in the morning, so I'm
Woo.
like, fuck, all right. Then I get a message from Sonny the next day saying, "Come, I'm at Barnes, come see me." And I'm like, that doesn't answer any of my fucking questions that I had last night when I was trying to get a hold of
We're on the phone with nurses in fucking the hospital. Like,
drunk as
I'm like, am I on the list? Because they're like, you need to be on the list. I'm like, what's my name? Am I on there? Nick P, I don't understand your question, but Stacc Styles was on the show earlier, and he's the newest artist on Subnoize, and he's dope as fuck. So when this is over, you can go check out the replay and learn more about him, or on all streaming platforms, or Spotify video, or wherever you want to watch
Check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to pee so fucking bad. I got up, pissed.
Bro.
I pissed 100 fucking times. Wasn't sure why, and then I'm like, oh, I had a case of fucking beer. That's why.
Yeah, that'll
So
do
like
it.
60 beers, a fifth of Jaeger,
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5 airplane shots
It was-
each.
Yeah.
A comedy festival, a party bus, an unexpected party bus,
More shit.
multiple voicemails. I was texting hookers.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know why. That's what, fun fact. I shared a photo of Rue. That's the reason why the photo exists. Because that's what I sent them. They're like, what do y'all look like? I was like, and Rue's like,
I didn't know what it was. I was just like, no, motherfucker, I'm having a good
but then
old
I
time.
saw it on my phone. I'm like, this fucking picture is epic. Sharing it. People like Rue's patrioticness. Like, look at him. He's proud.
I have my sunglasses on in
Uh-huh,
that picture
yep.
too. Jesus Christ.
That was probably like 2, I don't even know. 2, 3 in the morning. I don't
Oh,
know.
it was fuck. I
don't even know, bro. Neither one of us know what happened. At some point, everything just ended.
I know.
We're hanging out, we're drinking, we're fucking leaving voicemails, we're fucking with people, and then it's 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
fuck.
Rue's like, we gotta check out in like 23 minutes. I'm like,
Shit.
Bro, what?
I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened with the time, bro, but yeah.
we just got here. Like, yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, the first 45 minutes, I thank God we didn't get stopped because I probably shouldn't have been driving. I was literally concerned. I was like, I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Because he's like, I don't know if I should be driving.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
when
I
you
definitely know I shouldn't be.
That's when you just got to take a little bit of the hair of the dog. You just have to.
That would have been even worse.
Well, that would have helped the dog come back out.
That would have not made me feel good about not drinking and driving, just drinking.
Yeah, no, because he was like, I'm not sure if I should be driving. I said, well, I know I sure the fuck shouldn't be
Yeah,
driving.
I'm like, I know it's been at least however many hours, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's been about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing changed. I even took a shower because he's like, we don't have much time. I'll just take a shower and get home. I'm like, fuck that. I'm getting in there. And he's like, yeah, we can go help.
And normally, yeah, I'm like, that ain't gonna
I'm like,
help,
no, I'm
bro.
just fucking wet. Like, I'm not. It didn't help me at all.
That sucks.
I'm just fucking drunk and wet. This is bullshit.
Like normally, I'm the motherfucker. Like, all right, dude,
Usually
you just
it
got
helps.
back. I'm getting
usually
in
it
the-
does. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one that's usually like, I'm
You
getting
like
a shower,
None of it.
and then when we get up, I'm taking another shower before we fucking leave. Because usually I like to be clean when I get into my fucking clean bed.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of that, and then I fucking woke up. I'm like, fuck it, we're just gonna hit the road anyways. I might as well just fucking say I brought change clothes, didn't even fucking get in them. Like fuck it.
For sure.
I did. I had my red, white, and blue fucking Replicon radio baseball
Mhm.
jersey on.
Then but we stopped at Country Bob's. They had a little buffet in their little house restaurant.
Yeah.
It made me feel better.
I was getting mad at the fucking family across that was sitting across from me.
I saw you looking at them. Were they talking shit?
No, but I don't know, dude. Like it bothered me that this fucking dad, I'm assuming it was his dad.
Mhm.
I guess something happened with the kid's license, or he's getting his license. I don't know, something. I don't know what was really going on, but it's a family. Clearly a family. It's a father, mother, son, and daughter.
Right.
And they're like having a conversation. And
Happy birthday.
this guy just seemed like the dad seemed like a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Because he's like, at first he asked the kid, he's like, what's your social security number? I'm like, bro, you're out in fucking public. That's not something you need to be worried about right now. Wait till you get in the fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, I almost said something. And he's like, the kid was like, well, we can just do it later. And he's like, no, I'm right here. We can do it now. You know, and I'm like,
no, dude.
All right, whatever. So the kid, rattles it off. And I was like,
you should have been
what the fuck?
Out of
I almost started repeating the motherfucker.
I would have been like, I got him.
Right. I almost started repeating the dude. Like, I'm like, all right, man, I ain't fuck this. I'm not saying nothing.
Guess you just got a credit card.
Well, that's what the kid did. And the dad said, "No, give me your credit card."
Yeah.
So he gives him his fucking credit card, yells his fucking social security number across the goddamn restaurant.
Really?
I'm like,
I wasn't.
oh, bro, I was so intrigued with this fucking conversation. Like, it pissed me off because I'm like, you being a dad should know better to be out in public asking for social security numbers.
Yeah, don't do that.
I saw you looking, but I must focus. I had mashed potatoes and gravy and eggs with cheese on them,
and he was dead.
I was waiting on
that. Yeah, I have no idea what.
So they got.
You should have wrote that shit down. We could have got a fucking credit card or something, bro. What's wrong with you?
We could have got a new computer.
Yeah, finally.
I'm not that.
There it was.
Secret donations.
That was our moment.
Well, then they get their food.
Don't steal people's identity, everybody. Just a joke.
Jokes.
They get their food and they're eating, and like the dad is just clearly doing this shit all over on his fucking phone, not eating. Everybody's done but the dad.
Yeah.
And the mom was like, I gotta get up and take this phone call. This gal, blah, 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 whatever, called 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna go outside and call back. The kids get up and was gonna go out with mom. And mom's like, no, stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Then the dad says, honey, what's your credit card number?
This guy had to be fucked.
This is epic, bro. Why were you?
I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I understand it's a small fucking town, bro, but like clearly P and I look like we do not belong here at all.
Right.
Motherfuckers walking in with cowboy hats on and
I look like I don't belong anywhere. Just,
that is true.
Just putting that out
Clearly.
there.
That's true.
And
you
here
call it pajamas, other people call it Ninja Turtles. I just don't belong.
And here I am with a backwards hat on, a fucking goatee, fucking Civil War fucking beard looking motherfucker with a fucking baseball jersey on, looking all fucking crazy at this point because I'm still fucked up.
Yeah, we just told you all the things we did.
Right. Like
a couple hours previously.
Like, look the fuck around and know the clientele. Like,
it's like we look like criminals.
We know it's a small town, but goddamn, like eyes were on us already.
Well, it was like somebody's house. Like, it looked like a house.
Yeah, it did look like a fucking house. And eyes are already on Paul and I as soon as we walk in the fucking door because people know we don't fucking belong there.
Right.
Like, we are not.
Y'all ain't from around here.
Right.
We're like somewhere between Rolla and the Ozarks. Ooh. Like on a fucking back road.
Old country back road, bro.
Yeah.
This motherfucking one couple comes in, got like 8 fucking people. The 2 people that showed up with him, they're all fucking cowboyed out. Dude got a fucking cowboy hat on. The kids are fucking assholes. The dad was trying to, like, I don't know, the dad was a fucking asshole. The mom was just whatever. And I'm like, this dad's over here fucking collecting fucking social security numbers and credit card numbers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we in the Twilight Zone or something? What the hell is happening?
No, I didn't miss all this.
And then, like, so the kid stayed with the dad. The dad was like, oh, no, I'm done. And he still has, like, half a sandwich in his hand because he got a sandwich to cut it in half. And he's got half a sandwich. Like, oh, I'm done. He's so fucking just scarfing the fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now, man? Like, do people ever just, like, stop for a minute and just take a look around?
Nope.
I do it a lot.
It's
I do it
their world. That's all they do.
That's fact. Yeah.
I'm like,
nobody ever knows what the hell's going on.
Nobody exists to anybody else.
I always look around and be aware of my surroundings.
Yeah, try to spend all day in Walmart, bro. You'll realize
you really.
I was doing a fucking order today, and I was on the phone with my buddy, and I was like, bro, these fucking NPCs just keep fucking glitching.
Yeah,
like all these fucking people just stop. They have no idea where the fuck they are, what's happening. Like, I swear to God, it's a goddamn simulation. The fucking non-player, they're fucking glitching, dude.
I can 100% agree.
I don't get it. Like,
bro,
they have no idea that someone's even behind them. They don't know other people exist.
It never fails when you go around somebody that just stops. That that's when they're going to either start going again when you're right next to them,
Yeah.
and then try to go faster than you, or they're going to try and turn into you.
Bro, it just blew my mind how oblivious these people were. And like the mom was like well aware of what was going on, and she's like, I'm not giving you my here's my card. I'm not gonna yell the fucking number. And then he's like, so she handed him the card, and then he's being a dick, and he's like, what, you don't know your own credit card number? He's like, I'm just not gonna tell you what it is.
What is it with this guy and trying to tell everybody's different? Like, is he wanting everybody's identity to get stolen?
He's literally, I understand his fight because he's literally on a website on his fucking phone, so it's probably it's probably being a headache for him.
Yeah,
but you're choosing the wrong time to fucking do this right now, bro. Like,
maybe he was trying to buy concert tickets.
I know, I don't know. It was something for the kid.
He was trying to get a car loan
because I heard something about license or something. And I'm like, do this shit at home, man. Like, or in the car on your way somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, have the wife drive if that's what it has to take. But man, and the way he kind of just said that to his wife, and I was like, bro, how the fuck?
I love how I didn't hear any of this.
Like, how the hell do you even talk to somebody like that? Well, you had eyes on the fucking
mashed potatoes
and the waitress.
Waitresses are nice too. But I think I was more focused on the mashed potatoes. Actually, that's not fair. The eggs with the cheese. I was so upset when they took the cheese away.
Yeah, you did your mashed potatoes. You didn't even eat.
I didn't care for the mashed potatoes. I was excited about them until I ate them. And they weren't that good. But the eggs with the nacho.
I got a feast, bro. I got fucking eggs, sausage, hash browns, and waffle.
I had all that except
I ate half a waffle. My hash browns were shredded. You had the American fries.
They were so good because I covered them in nacho cheese.
Right. I didn't need nacho cheese.
Little food hack.
Right.
Dude, I love buffet
Were they
eggs
crispy?
with nacho cheese.
Were they crispy?
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
What?
I don't normally like those type of potatoes, but those were really good.
A lot of times they're like soggy.
The mashed potatoes were the shitty.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. Yeah, because a country place, they should have been good.
Right.
They look good. They actually looked like KFC.
They did look good,
but they weren't.
And then he got yogurt. I'm like, who
that was
the fuck
good.
goes to a buffet and get the yogurt, bro?
Dude, I wish I
They
was
were
at a
good.
buffet right now. I'm hungry.
And then what'd you get? The fucking cheesecake?
Cheesecake, that was hella good.
Damn, I should have told you to grab me a piece.
I should have got more. It was
I
fire.
couldn't eat no more. I didn't even eat my whole waffle. I ate my bacon, my
I was a happy fat.
sausage
We had
eggs.
2 buffets in 2 days. I was a happy fat kid.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Yeah. And
Well,
that first one's, dude, I love that fucking place.
Well, I asked the gal, and she's like, "You guys are here for the buffet?" I'm like, "Does it got breakfast on it?" She's like, "Oh, there's some stuff. There's like eggs."
It was like half though.
All right. Well, if there's only eggs, there's like bacon, sausage. He come back.
Applesauce.
He came back with some sausage links, and I'm like, man, I'm not a fan of sausage links.
Yeah.
So I asked her.
They were pretty good though.
I got mine. I ordered off the menu, and I'm like, "You guys have sausage patty?" And she's like, "Yeah." Well, she comes out and brings me like a fucking quarter-pound
Oh, that thing was
hamburger.
fucking. Yeah, I was like, bruh.
I'm like, all right, I get down with
It was a
this.
girthy son of a bitch.
2 of
It's got
them.
a nice heft.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that foot long hot dog that you just hit. Oh,
That was two of them bitches. It was good. You do that way so well. I wouldn't be going around bragging about it.
I wasn't bragging.
He's got that.
That hot food.
Oh, that was funny, man. Yesterday, real quick, I know we're out of time, but real quick, we went and played golf yesterday.
All right.
And I don't know how the fuck. Oh, so it was jam packed, bro. Like there's people in front of us. We're pulling up the tee boxes, waiting on fucking people to tee off. And there's 3 guys on the tee box waiting for this group in front of them, and we just roll the fuck up.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in the carts. My one buddy gets out and he goes to the little ball wash. And he starts washing his ball, and he's like, "Oh, it's a ball wash." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, did you put a little hawk suey in there before you started washing?" The dudes on the fucking tee box were just fucking rolling. They're like, "What the fuck?"
I think I'm just laughing at the way you said it.
Hawk suey.
Kung Fu here.
Yeah. And dudes
Hell yeah.
like my buddy didn't get it because he's older and he don't know what he's not.
Oh, damn
on
it,
social,
Stan.
like-
Don't
He doesn't know what the
anything.
internet is.
well, he's just not on social media a whole lot or whatever.
You fucking nerd.
And I did that. And I like the two other guys that I was with knew what I was talking about. They were rolling. The guys on the tee box were fucking like they couldn't stop laughing. when they were able to hit, they were still laughing. I'm like, bro, it ain't that funny.
He was the king of the party.
It's kind of funny though.
It was pretty fucking funny.
It's
Not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
funny.
Next week we do not have a guest yet. If
Yeah, as
we
of
do
right
have
now,
a
yes.
guest, if we do have a guest, it'll be a surprise to you all and us.
Well, we'll probably announce it if it most likely.
Yeah, as long as you subscribe and ring that bell and follow us on Facebook and Twitters,
Instagram.
and Instagrams.
Do the screams.
If you just tuned in and you missed Stacc Styles, make sure you check out the replay right here on YouTube. It's on video on Spotify, or you can check it on all streaming platforms.
And if you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at the Replicon.
I gotta say hi. I gotta say hi to the, we said lots of dirty words and the children are watching, but
all right.
shout out to Boston and River and Katie for watching the end of the show and listening to our dirty mouths.
Builds character.
I don't know who them people.
Think the children.
Oh, them kids.
Yeah.
Them kids.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy birthday!
Don't talk like that.
Happy birthday.
I know it's not your birthday.
Don't fucking repeat anything we say.
Yeah, no, you don't listen to a word we say.
Yeah.
You can listen, but don't repeat.
Words are bad. Shout out.
Do not repeat.
But thanks for
Wait till you're
Tune
older,
in.
and then you can say all the F-bombs you want.
you want number 1 or number 3?
3.
All right. I'm gonna play the new intro from our friend Saint, but the third version, part of it, not all.
All right.
As we leave.
All right.
We'll be back next
say
Monday.
that.
Follow us, subscribe, all that good shit.
Press the like button.
Where's the damn
Like that shit.
image at?
I think I just got out, right?
You said, what'd you say? 3? All right. And see you guys next
I'm
week.
gonna leave.
Bye, y'all. Have a good week. Happy 4th of July. I'll just pick one with the rap version.
It's Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Here we go. Talking there with the talking lows. Wasn't watching lows. Replicon, that's how it flows. Bring away down the street. Feel the bass get on the beat. Turn the look, feeling the beat. Tune in, we can be beat. Replicon Radio. Everywhere you wanna go. Gonna fit into the show. That's how we gonna flow. My hands made the fire, till the lows never tire. Right now, taking you high, Replicon, that's acquired. Hit move, gonna bust. Yeah, dead body man, keeping the piss. Freaky beat, freaky beat. Wicked T-Rex is box open and drive the reviews. So this is for your ears, but listen loud and clear. Feeling good, bring it cheer in your ear, never fear. Replicon, always there.